You're listening to Strathroy Rockets Hockey.
One shot, that one scores! What a shot from Wood! It scores and then scores! Cody Clark ties the game with 22.7 to go! He tries to work his way towards it. It finds his shot, scores! Across and the shot scores! And that one goes wide. Gates out front, scores!
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome inside of the West Middlesex Memorial Centre for some Saturday night hockey action in the Greater Ontario Junior Hockey League as the Strathroy Rockets get set to play host to the first place in the Western Conference, London Nationals. Good evening, I'm Noah Smith. Joined alongside me tonight, Matt Hiscox. And Matt, we get to see the top team in the Western Conference tonight against the Strathroy Rockets. And Strathroy, although they have not fared overly well against the top team in the conference so far this season, their 3 points against them have come on home ice with a win and an overtime loss.
Yeah, and those are huge points, even coming down the stretch. 3 points could be the difference between 7th place, 6th place, and 8th place. It could also be the difference between first and even last in some divisions. So those 3 points here on home ice are key, and we'll see if they can muster out a win here on home ice on this snowy Saturday night.
We come into the month of February with the Rockets needing just the magic number of 3 to clinch themselves a playoff spot this year. They could do that tonight if they get a win over London and a St. Thomas loss. That is the only scenario in which the Rockets can get a playoff spot tonight. But any points tonight against this tough London team, they will certainly take.
Any points. Like you said, this is a top team in the league. They started out the season a few games in and then went on a 14-game unbeaten streak. 14 games. That's, in this league, half your season when you think about it. So if you can get even a point tonight, I think it would be a win for the Rockets at home ice.
The Rockets, well, they've lost 3 straight games, including back-to-back games over the Sarnia Legionnaires. Since they went on a 5-game winning streak, they are 1-4 in their last 5 games. So they've really cooled off a little bit here in the back end of January, but they're looking to come back out here and get a win against a London team who, the last time London came here to Strathroy, the Rockets were able to come away with 2 points and the win in regulation, so they'd love to do that again and try and kickstart another little bit of a win streak. You talked about how every point is important going down the stretch. The Rockets right now sitting in 6th place. They're 4 points behind Chatham and 4 points up on Sarnia, so there is lots of room to move around in the standings in this final month.
Yeah, exactly. 4 points, that's 2 wins. If you get Chatham, who loses 2 games, and you are able to somehow muster out 2 wins especially against the Nationals tonight, you know, that changes you going from playing the 3rd place team to now you're playing a 4-5 matchup in the playoffs. And those 4-5 matchups, those are a lot cleaner and a lot more fun to do than a 3-6 matchup, because that 3-6 matchup, you're looking at St. Mary's or Leamington right now, and that's a tough battle even for this strong Rockets team.
The Rockets have fared fairly well against St. Mary's so far in the regular season. They've got 2 wins in St. Mary's in the 2 games they've played there, but it would still be an awfully tough situation in the first round of the playoffs, and one that the Rockets would like to avoid and see if they can move up 1 spot in the standings, possibly 2. There is room to move, but they do just have 8 games left in the regular season here in February before the playoffs get things started. We mentioned this is the 6th and final meeting of the regular season against the London Nationals, with the Rockets, losing all 3 games in London and coming away with a win and an overtime loss here in Strathroy. So certainly looking like they fare a lot better on home ice. We'll see if that stays the same tonight.
Well, and I was back with the Nationals a few years ago, and that barn is totally different. You look at most barns in the Western Conference, they're small, they're normal size ice rinks, and the fans are right there when you're playing. In London, that's an Olympic size ice first off, so that you're adding an extra, I believe it's 10 feet to the ice, and that changes a game. You look at this roster for London, most of their guys are 6 foot or 5'11" area, so they're able to throw their bodies around and cover that ice. When you bring it into a smaller ice rink, this Strathroy roster knows how to play on a smaller ice rink. They play on it all the time. That means this should be a better matchup for the Rockets on home ice than playing in London on a bigger ice surface.
The Rockets have fared well at home so far this season, at least compared to the road, where they're 9-13-0-1. They're 8-8 2-1, on home ice so far this season, and they're looking to try and improve on that in this game against London. A few scratches to get through in the lineup for Strathroy. Kieran and Jenny out on defense. Adrian Franklin and Brendan Spezial are out up front for Strathroy. On the London side of things, they will be missing defenseman Bailey Farger. As well on the back end, they will be missing Josh LeBlanc up front and Michael Boucher up front, which is a huge loss for them coming into this game.
Yeah, Boucher this season has 72 points on the season, so that's a big loss for the Rockets. And it seems that every game that I've been doing with the Rockets this year, the opponent's missing somebody big. DeGurse was out one game that we did for Sarnia. Chatham was missing one guy when I was doing this one, and now London's missing Boucher for the London Nationals. Hope that the Rockets can take advantage of that top player being out of the lineup.
72 points for Boucher on the season. Not tops on the London Nationals, though. You got to look the way of Cal Davis, who has 85 points so far and counting this season in 43 games. A pretty impressive stat that he's looking to build on here in this game. The London Nationals as a whole, though, they like to score goals. They have 248 goals for so far this season, which is miles ahead of the 125 that Strathroy is sitting at. They like to score. We've seen it in the games. The Rockets have done a pretty good job this season at keeping the games close against London.
Yeah, and that's the whole point, especially when you've got a tandem in the lines of Josh Diamond and Zion Michelli. They're both goalies are going to keep you in your game, and you have to make sure that they keep you in as long as they can, and then as soon as you get the opportunity, you got to pounce and take advantage and get that one, maybe 2-goal lead and lock it down from there. And that's what this defense can do, helping out those two goalies back on the back end.
When the Rockets beat the Nationals here at the start of January, they scored 1 goal in the second, and I believe it was a second one early on in the third period. They added an empty net later on, but they kept the Nationals off the scoreboard until the third period, playing some of the best defense we've seen them play all year long. We'll see if they can do that tonight. They're going to be going back to Josh Diamond in goal after Zion Michelli got to start Thursday night in Sarnia. Josh, he was in goal for that win. He's going to be back in goal tonight.
And it's just a repeat offender. You know, if you win, I'm going to go back to you. If you lose, well, we got to change it up and see what we can do. And that's what Coach Jason Furlong's doing tonight. He sees that Diamond beat the Nationals last time. Well, you won this game. Let's see if you can do it again and show me what we can do. With only 8 games left in the season, you got to figure out who you're going to go to in those tough games.
Diamond is between the pipes for Strathroy. Over on the London side of things, we actually get to see our first look this season at Brock Beyer, who was picked up just before the trade deadline and the signing deadline in the GOJHL for London. He's played in just 4 games with the Nationals this year with a 3-1 record and 2.20 goals against average. He played last year and the start of this year over in the BCHL. He has experience in the OHL. That was a good pickup for London. We get to see him for the first time tonight.
Yeah, playing in Windsor, that's a good team, good organization to play in. You got that London-Windsor matchup, so it's always good to face a tough talent in that. So it's good to see that London is continuing. They didn't have a good start with their goalies like a couple teams this year, so it's good to see that they've shored up the back end, and they're going to look to beat or stay ahead of the St. Mary's and the Leamingtons running down the last bit of the season. And what better way to bring in a 6'4" goalie? You and I were talking pregame. He's big out there. He definitely fills the net, and he's going to be a big part tonight of this matchup.
We'll wait and see what happens here. It's going to be Beyer versus Diamond in goal. It's a busy night around the Greater Ontario Junior Hockey League and a busy night as well in the Western Conference, as there is a few other matchups going on. LaSalle is in Kamoka. That game getting underway just about now. And then over in St. Mary's, the Stars are there to take on the Lincolns in a busy night in the Western Conference.
Yeah, and we'll be keeping an eye on that one for sure, especially the longer this one stays close. We'll be watching that one to make sure that we get a help there from St. Mary's and hopefully they can pull out a win for us here, and we can pull out a win here against these Nationals as well.
Busy night in the West, busy night here at the West Middlesex Memorial Centre. We'll cover more when we come back. We'll take a quick second to thank our sponsors, and then it will be time for the pregame and the national anthem. Puck drop soon to follow here from Strathroy. The following live broadcast of Strathroy Rockets hockey is made possible thanks to our generous sponsors. Andy's Legendary Pizza, located at 10 Metcalf Street West in Strathroy. Commonwealth Financial, located at 370 Albert Street in Strathroy and online at commonwealthfinancial.ca. Carpet One Floor and Home, located at 325 Caradoc Street South in Strathroy. All Season Concrete, located just outside Strathroy, and visit them online at allseasonconcrete.ca. MNP Accounting, Consulting, and Tax Services, located at 6 Front Street in downtown Strathroy. And by Middlesex Chiropractic. Visit them at 117 Thomas Street in Strathroy. Well, a big thank you to the sponsors that make this happen, and we welcome you back inside of the West Middlesex Memorial Centre. It is the Strathroy Rockets pregame show here. Matt Hiscox, Noah Smith on the call for this one as the Rockets and Nationals get set to do battle. Matt, you wanted to highlight one player on the Nationals that we've seen a lot of this year, and you wanted to talk a little bit about Logan Mailloux.
Yeah, big defenseman. He played a game earlier with the Knights that I was at, and man, he does not miss a beat. He's only 18 years old, and he doesn't look a place out there. He's a big 6'3" defenseman, and he knows how to carry himself out there. He doesn't get in the corners too much, but he definitely makes sure that he can get his shot off and put it where it needs to be, and he's not afraid to throw those open ice hits, though, and that's what the Rockets need to watch out for tonight when they face off in this small barn.
We'll see Logan Mailloux and the London Nationals take the ice now, and the Rockets as well taking the ice here. They'll be wearing their red uniforms here with the Nationals wearing their whites as we almost are ready to go here in Strathroy. We mentioned the starting goaltenders, Brock Meyer, Josh Diamond. The first time that these two are facing off against one another, and the Rockets looking to try and end a 3-game losing streak with the last loss coming Thursday night in Sarnia against the Legionnaires. A final score of 5-3, where it was Nolan DeGurse, who our other partner Eldon Dunseith likes to call the Rocket Killer. He had 5 points in that game, including 3 goals. He has 15 points in 5 games against the Rockets this year, and has been one of the reasons why the Rockets have struggled against Strathroy.
Yeah, when a guy has 15% of his points against one team already, it's ridiculous. And he had one, I believe it was 1 goal when he was called up there right after our game here on Saturday night with the Sting in Sarnia. So he is a very good player, and he's going to be a talent for the Sting moving forward if they're able to make the playoffs and the Legionnaires don't make it far this year.
For the Rockets, they saw some goals, a little bit of a late comeback with a late goal there, but they couldn't bring it any closer than 5-3 on Thursday night when Brendan Mayer scored a late one there, his 21st of the season, putting him up to now 45 points, which is good for the young man, over a point per game so far this season.
Yeah, he is a talented one out there. I've watched him do many things out here that you don't even think about. He had 1 goal there against Sarnia, the 5-0 win, where he tapped it out of midair behind the goalie. It's like, what are you doing? You can't do that. That's not what hockey is about. But then you see him do it, and it's like, that's skill. That's something that you work on with the guys after practice, that you just try and continue to get better and better. And that's what Mares is about. And we saw him do it at the Top Prospects game there in Waterloo.
Down at the ice level there, doing the ceremonial face-off, Daniel Aspro facing off as well. We talked about him and Max Vinogradov, the shortest guys on the ice, and they both happen to be the captains for both teams. We'll take it down now to ice level. It's time for the national anthems here in Strathroy. Well, the anthem's complete and time for puck drop here in Strathroy. It is the Nationals and it is the Rockets here on the Rockets Radio Network and on Hockey TV. Matt Hiscox, Noah Smith high above center ice here in Strathroy to call the action. Good evening and welcome inside. On the left side in the whites, it is the London Nationals, anchored by Brock Beyer in goal. On the right side, it's the Rockets in red and Josh Diamond between the pipes. They'll be starting up front, the line of Babenko, Dintino, and Toby Rizzo on the back end, Freifogel and Blake Hull. As for the London Nationals, Adam Weiner and Noah Arsenault will be on the back end with the Kitely, Ilkos, and Sheedy line to start things off.
And it's going to be a battle here tonight. It's warm in here, but as the temperature drops, we know this is going to be a battle, and the Rockets are up already, wanting to get this game underway.
Puck is down. Nationals take control right off the start, working it into the Strathroy zone, but that puck's turned over. Freifogel will take it back behind the Strathroy net and get set to start things here for the Rockets. Now back to Freifogel. This pass coming over to Dintino. Dintino at center, stops it, but now this puck's going to go off the stick of Sheedy and into the Rockets bench. Out to play our first whistle, 20 seconds in.
And it's a quick one into the bench there, and it'll be a face-off just outside the Rockets' blue line. And we've seen the Rockets already taking advantage of the smaller ice, keeping it in their zone, but on the sticks very easily.
Now down low, trying to chip that one past into the corner. Ilkos looks to come out front. That one's redirected out front, and the Rockets bring it back the other way. Dintino into the offensive zone, looking for a pass out front. Couldn't find Rizzo. Now Rizzo in the corner tries to strip the puck there, but couldn't. Now intercepted at center ice. Babenko. Pass over to Rizzo. He couldn't get that one, trying to knock it away. Sheedy with the puck now as Sheedy skates out front of the Nationals bench now through center, dumping that one in on the backhand. Into the corner, off to the right side of Diamond. Freifogel tries to play this puck, gets it back now. Behind his own goal, brings it out on a backhand, and now will come through center. Freifogel to center and dumping that one ahead. He'll go for a line change. In here, Astro, Hoskins, and Perry now out for Strathroy. Long pass. This one gets up to center, bringing it in McKnight. McKnight wide into the corner, loses this one, tries to get it back. Aspro rims it around the boards. This one gets out to the blue line and down into the London zone. Hoskins tries to get this one, touches it up there, but the Rockets looked like they were a step ahead of the play. No offside as they didn't touch it. Perry hard on the back check here. Puck back out to center, throwing a body there, Hoskins. D-to-D pass, that one couldn't leave the zone. McKnight will hand this one off to Castle. Castle, no look pass out front, and that one's going to be intercepted by Kilby. Now Kilby out front of his own net, stripped of the puck, looking, that one shot on. Diamond makes the stop, redirects it into the corner. Mucci, long one sent up there, not kept in at the blue line by the Nationals. It goes all the way back there for Beyer to play it behind his own goal. Kilby right on him trying to redirect the puck. Long stretch pass. This one knocked down into the corner. Guest battling, holds on. Out front shot. That one stopped by Diamond, and he's going to cover that one up with Vinogradov right there on the rebound.
That's a great save to get Diamond into this game. Only 2 shots on him so far, but a great save early on, as that's a one-timer, 2.5 feet off the top of the crease on a feed from behind the net, and it makes an easy save, or a hard save, look easy.
Up to the blue line, kept in by Guest. Puck bounces around and comes out front where Burns plays that one over to Barrio. Barrio, pass tipped up by Kilby at center. Davis picks it up, gets past Clerk and move that puck over. Now up to center, Vinogradov kicks it, goes down into the corner to get this pass. Davis as well. Puck bounces around out front, goes up to the point. Shot thrown on there by Coot, goes into the corner. Holding on to this one, Davis. 2 Rockets there to take the body, and they're able to get the puck cleared out to center, but Guest has it, gives that off to his D partner, and Scott going to throw this one in. Burns knocks it down. Good pass to get to Riley Wood. Wood chipping that one fast. Barrio knocks it away. Chasing it down at center, Arsenault. Pass off the boards to Vinogradov. Vinogradov taking a hit by Barrio. He's able to get the puck back. Wood strips it of him. Wood puts it to center. Knocked back in there by Weiner. Freifogel, he's in the corner. Hands this puck off behind the net. Sanders, long stretch pass. That one's going to go right on goal. Beyer knocks it away into the corner. There to try and chip the puck back. Riley Wood. Wood goes on to Chandler. Chandler back down low. Pass from Mears comes out front. Wood looking for a shot. Can't get it off. Puck up to the blue line. Wood keeps it alive. Now throwing it into the corner. Mears to go get it. Mears trying to knock it up to the point. He's able to get it there. Puck up to the blue line, kept in by Hull. Has it knocked away. Good defensive play. Wood picks it up, and then he's stripped of the puck. Coming in there, Freifogel. Dumps that one behind the London goal. Byer once again throws this one straight out front. Turned over. Mears looking, shot. That one stopped. Rebound at the side. It goes off the side of the goal. Now all the way up to the point. Cleared down the ice on this fresh surface. It'll go into the Strathroy zone. Hull will pick it up. No icing. Freifogel now looking for a pass to Dintino. Dintino tried to go through the middle. Ilkos intercepts that one. Sanders tying him up there, losing a stick there. Ilkos taking a big hit. Dintino down low to Mears. Mears right on Arsenault. Arsenault backhand pass, able to get this one up, and now the Nationals move forward, getting to center and dumping that one in off the boards. Diamond knocks it away. Bouncing puck out front. That one stays off to the side. Now looking. In the slot, can't get a shot off, turning that one over. Mears. Now Mears to center. With the blue line, long shot, that one thrown over top of the goal. Puck bounces off the glass and now to center. Babenko taking a hit out front of the Nationals bench. Bouncing puck comes off the boards. Now it turned over. Dintino in the slot looking to try and strip the puck there. Coming through, and Rizzo hits Dintino. He was looking for a big hit there.
Yeah, he was looking to take Vinogradov on the trolley tracks, but ended up Vinogradov was able to get out of the way and he took out his own teammate.
Behind the goal line now. This one going to be sent down the ice, and it will come just to the left of Diamond and go for icing against London.
And we say trolley tracks, and that's exactly what that was. He came right through the center of the ice, and that's what Strathroy's been doing all night so far. 6 minutes into the game, is they've just been hitting and getting the Nationals off the puck, and it's been working so far.
Off the face-off, Dintino gets the puck at the point. Shot thrown on. It's going to be directed out of play there by Byer. Using his stick to put that one over top of the yellow line. Just over 5 minutes into this game.
And he's been good so far. The Rockets had that one chance where it looked like it was going to be able to slide in past him, but he was able to throw his big 6'4" frame onto the out in front of the body.
Face-off one up to the point for Mucci, who sends it into the corner. Rizzo there to try and shovel it out front. Castle intercepts this one. Now Rizzo knocks that one down with his glove. Once again, Coote there to try and knock the puck off him. Scott met by Babenko. Puck goes back behind the London net. Martin now moves that puck up forward. Rockets there to intercept it. Mucci throwing it off the boards right out front of the London bench. Rizzo tries to knock this one away. There to get it and bring it forward here into the offensive zone, going wide. Looking for a pass, can't find it. Out to Scott out front. Now Martin. Martin has McKnight right behind him there. Can't move the puck. It's going to be flipped up into the neutral zone, and that puck will go into the London zone, allowing the Rockets to get a line change. Now a long stretch pass up to Scott. Scott, Hoskins strips the puck from Scott. Hoskins shot that one, gloves down by Byer as he makes the stop.
And it was deflected on the way in on him, but the 6'4" frame at the top of the crease, he was able to just track that right into his body and make the glove save. So far, the Rockets have been doing their job and keeping the puck out of their zone and winning it on the faceoffs as well.
Puck thrown up there now, offensive zone chance, cutting to the middle. Now has it on a backhand pass over there. Guest couldn't find that one over onto the stick. And now looking, Vinogradov across to Guest. He couldn't get that one. He was tied up with Aspro. Right on him, Daniel Aspro trying to strip Guest of the puck. Guest gets it down low. Pass from Davis. Guest shot on. Diamond makes the stop. Rebound comes out. Guest again throws this one wide into the corner. Now up there, Davis. Stripped to the puck there from Hoskins. Tries to get this one out. Puck back into the Strathroy zone. Guest down low. Prue right on him. Has it on his backhand. Still holding. Goes down low. Vinogradov. No look pass ends up on the stick of Burns, and now Burns carries it. And it's going to be blown down here as the net is off in the Strathroy zone.
Yeah, we were both looking for why the whistle was blown, but Diamond had knocked the net off in behind him, so it'll be a face-off to our right here. No, it'll be actually they're moving it outside the zone, so it was obviously knocked off by a National player.
Face-off tied up, but then one back to the Nationals. Now Scott goes deep to Mayu, and Mayu dumping this one in. Now the puck sent down the ice there by the Rockets. Hits the linesman. Clerk picks it up. Clerk into the offensive zone. Clerk shot right on. And Byer makes that stop right below the Nationals logo.
Yeah, and that's a good play by Mayu. We were talking about him earlier. He is probably one of the best players out here on the ice, and that just showed. It was a 2-on-1 coming into the zone, and he was able to take away the pass and leave the shot for Byer.
Mayu with the puck now. Pass comes up here. That one onto the stick and carried up there. Ty Johnson, the call-up in the lineup tonight for the Nationals. 42 games in the PJHL with the Mount Bridges Bulldogs. Up to the point, Mayu walks, long shot. That one didn't make it there. Redirected. Hall can't get it. Able to get it up to Kilby now, and now Kilby at center, moving that puck ahead into the corner. Kilby. Chandler knocks him over. What a hit by Kilby, and Chandler now lays on the ice. Back the other way. Dumping this one ahead, Krupa. Into the corner, Hall plays it up. Wood gets it. Wood dodges a hit. Leaves it for Clerk, and now Clerk forward into the offensive zone. Clerk wide. Loses the puck off his stick, gets it back in the corner. Nair's looking to come out front. Clerk goes down on a hit, and here to pick it up, LeBlanc forward. Wide, looking for a shot, leaving that one. No one there. Wood with it, tries to strip it. Mayu has that one knocked off his strip. Ilkos looking to try and drop that one. Mayers is going to flip it up into the neutral zone. There to knock it down. Mayers, now he strips the puck. Mayers from Sheedy, dumps it in on the backhand. Behind the net here, playing this one off the glass, gets up to the blue line, touched up there. Rockets were looking for a too many men call. They're not going to get it. Sanders tries to leave this pass down low. Gets it up to the blue line. Now Sheedy forward through center. Sheedy, good toe drag move, knocked off his stick, bouncing puck at the side, and now the net's going to come off here and will be blown down as Poirier went into the Rockets net. And it came off its moorings, 11:22 to go here in the first.
Well, folks, if you're looking for Broad Street bully hockey and anything that moves is going to get hit, we've got it here for you at the West Middlesex Centre. There has been countless numbers of hits by both teams, and not just rubouts. They are old-time Bronx Bombers hits.
Sent down the length of the ice. It'll go for icing here against Strathroy as Martin couldn't get there in time. So the Rockets icing the puck right after the whistle.
Not a bad icing to take. If you can't get out of your zone cleanly, take it, reset. Fresh line is basically on the ice. You've only been out there for a few seconds. So take the face off in your zone, and the Nationals is going to get even kicked out here, so you get a chance.
Up to Martin. Martin shot that one wide of the glove side of Diamond. Bounces up to the point where it's kept in there. Now Scott has it in the corner. Scott looking for a pass. That intercepted by Sanders. Wood's going to throw it off the glass up to center. Sanders gloved it down, but then took a hit. Martin forward here for London. Martin looking for a pass into the slot. That one was knocked off his stick. Picking it up again. Martin out front, redirected. That one goes wide. Now trying to shovel it away out front once again here. Nationals working down low. McKnight in the corner. Pass up to Castle. That one goes through his skates. Wood with the puck, able to get it up there. Sanders now trying to find Mayers. Wood will carry it. Wood leaving for Mayers. He'll get it in the corner. Tries to leave that one down low for Wood. He does. Wood battling. Has it. Out front for Sanders. Up to the point for Burns. Burns across. Prue. Shot. Thrown off the boards. Bounces there, and then it's blown down from the official. I believe it's because the net came off, not because Byer had it covered.
Yeah, Sanders looked like he was getting upset with the ref because he thought it was blown down too early because he thought he lost sight of the puck, but it was a far side net. And that's the one thing here about the West Middlesex Centre, that they're not able to get the bars in the ice deep enough for the nets to stay on with two big goalies in net.
Up to Vinogradov, has it go past his stick. Now Prue going to send that one in over top of the London goal. Back there, Arsenault, his pass goes off the boards. Nationals looking to work their way out of the zone here. Up there, Davis. Kilby throws a hit on him. Clark picks it up and shovels it back down low. Byer now plays it over to Vinogradov. Vinogradov in the corner. Cycles it up. Burns picks it up. Burns shot redirected and just sitting in the slot. No Rockets to pick it up. So Vinogradov will pick it up and come through center. His pass over. Looking. Gets the return. Backhand thrown on, and Diamond going to gobble that one up and cover up. 9:45 left here in the opening period.
It's been a back and forth period so far. Both teams are doing what they have, and the big thing out here tonight is Kilby. Kilby came from a team like the Nationals from Caledonia, where they were a high-powered, strong offense. So you know he knows how to play against these guys.
Up to the point, Guest pass over, Arsenault. Arsenault shot that one redirected. Bouncing around there, Diamond able to get his pad on that one. Barrio knocking that one away. Vinogradov now thrown off the ankle of Barrio. He's able to clear the puck and get it out there. And then knocking down Weiner, who came in for a hit. It's going to go for an icing against Strathroy there. And Kilby's going to have to come back onto the ice. He was already on the Rockets bench.
Yeah, and that's a tough one because it hit the linesman there, Bell, at the blue line, right in front of the Strathroy Rockets penalty box. And there wasn't much he could do. He just was trying to get it out of the feet without causing any injury.
Mayu can't hold it at the blue line. Turned over now Kilby. Kilby into the offensive zone. Cuts wide. Gets past Scott. Has it behind the goal now. Thrown into the board. Scott playing the body on him. Gets up to the blue line. Can't hold it in. Freifogel. Freifogel gets that one over top of the stick. Aspro knocks it in. Johnson throwing a hit on him. Scott now behind the net, has it on his forehand. The Rockets coming in to press him out. Rizzo from behind the net. Long stretch pass. That one onto the stick, carrying it forward. Krupa. Krupa leaving it. Shot. That one stopped by Diamond. Puck goes off into the corner. Krupa ties it up against the wall. Dintino right on him. Krupa spinning, getting away. Freifogel throwing a hit. Dintino with the puck. Tries to clear that one. Pass was off the skate. Chandler shot. That one blocked by Mucci. Mucci clears it up to the wall. Dintino now. Scott from distance, and Diamond right there to make the save as he picks that one up just above his logo.
And that was a tougher save. There was a huge screen there. There was about 3 or 4 guys between the shot there and Diamond. So he was able to pick it up, but he didn't pick it up till about the bottom of the circle there. And it made it a little bit tougher for him to make the save.
Martin shot from the point. Big pad save. Coop trying to backhand that one on. Another save there from Diamond. Centered out front, intercepted by Mucci. Mucci past the Dintino. That one's going to go down, and it will be another icing here against the Rockets. With 8:20 to go in the opening period. Score updates from around the West here as St. Mary's has an early lead on the St. Thomas Stars, not even 5 minutes into that game, and it's 3-0 St. Mary's. Over in Kamoka, LaSalle and the Kings tied at 1. That one nearing the first intermission. Off the faceoff, puck down low. Kept alive here by the Nationals. Guess works that one into the corner. Guess looking out front. Sheedy can't find it. Pass up to the point. Martin shot. That one blocked by Babenko. Babenko now throwing it off the glass. That one off the glove and will go out of play there as it was knocked out of play by Coote. And the faceoff will come into the neutral zone.
And that's tough for St. Thomas. They don't have Matt Hiscox, who was brought over by the Knights over the summer and has been playing there all year. He has 8 of their 10 wins. He actually got his first OHL win today in Sarnia.
Poirier knocked into the corner. Kitely looking. Ilko shot thrown on. Diamond had to get the redirected puck and scoop it up in the blue paint there.
And he was saying, I was actually talking to Matt Hiscox last night, and he said that it's been a tough year, but a good building year for the St. Thomas Stars, as he's been able to continue what he would like as a physical success, not maybe on the stats-wise, though.
Shot from the point. That one redirected and wide into the corner here. Rockets trying to clear their own zone. Hoskins now. Pass gets up to Perry. Perry to center and throwing that one into the opposite offensive corner. Arsenault looking. Aspro shot. Pad save. Bouncing around out front. Perry couldn't get a shot off. Now Perry up to the blue line. Down low, Weiner intercepts that one and will carry it forward here for London. Into the offensive zone, pass over to Colin Kitely. Aspro intercepts this one. Down into the corner goes Burns. Aspro playing that one up. Perry to try and chase it down. Perry to Hoskins, and Hoskins couldn't corral that pass. Kitely to Sheedy. Sheedy looking, passes that one over. It's knocked away. Down into the corner. Hoskins, long stretch pass. That one off the stick of Carson Perry. He'll go for a line change. Now in across the line there. Weiner dumping this one in, and the Nationals will get a change of their own.
And you can hear it from the bench. They are not happy. They had a 3-on-1 there coming out of the zone from the Rockets.
Wood to Mayers. Mayers looking, shot from an odd angle. That one thrown way wide. It's going to come all the way back out to center. Prue takes the D pass from Burns, and now Wood just going to knock this one ahead into the offensive zone. Sanders chasing it down on Arsenault. Arsenault comes out from behind the net with the puck. Passes that one over in front of the Nats bench. Now onto the opposite side, McKnight. McKnight dumping that one before taking a hit from Sanders. Prue into the corner. Riley Wood there to try and help out, but in the corner, McKnight picks the puck up here for London. McKnight, pass over, looking, pass out front, can't find Scott. Still in possession of the puck here, the Nationals. Now Scott has that one go off his stick. Prue trying to knock it away here for Strathroy. Wood works that one pass, and now Wood will come forward. Wood over to Mayers. Mayers looking, return pass, scores! Riley Wood on the doorstep. And the Rockets strike first, 1-0.
Nothing Brock Beyer could do on that one, as that's a 2-on-1 played to perfection with the goal there as he beats it far post on the glove hand side of Brock Beyer. And a great pass by Brendan Mayers, who was able to slip that one over the defenseman and get it on back onto the stick of Wood and into the back of the net with 6:01 here left in the first period to give the Rockets a lead.
Often overlooked how tough that 2-on-1 is. Two lefties coming in on the left side, and Mayers and Wood make it work, and it's a 1-0 lead for Strathroy. Nationals from their own zone now, trying to clear this one. Knocked away. Kilby. Now Martin, his pass up to center. Davis has that one poked off his stick by Clerk. Coop now, long stretch one. Guest trying to knock it up ahead to Cal Davis. Guest looking to get this one back. Martin's going to pick it up and come into the offensive zone. Martin cutting. Pass over. Davis. Davis. Oh, front. Can't get a good shot off. It's going to be cleared off the glass up to the point where Coop gets it. And now this one's going to be knocked up ahead. Barrio's in alone. Zach Barrio. Shot over top of the goal. In the corner, Vinogradov. He's going to get a chance to clear. Loses the puck as Kilby picks it up, and now Kilby into the offensive zone trying to move this puck away. Clerk with Vinogradov right on him. Rockets knock it away once again. Clerk trying to chip this one past Guess. He can't. Nationals break the puck out as Vinogradov gets it. Vinogradov passes that one back. Freifogel leaves it for Babenko. Babenko into the offensive zone, dumps that one. Arsenault. Dintino out front, redirected, and Beyer has to scoop that one up with Rizzo right out front.
And that's two shots back-to-back that the Rockets have tried to beat Brock Beyer on the glove hand side here. So maybe the Rockets have seen something from video of in the BCHL or something like that, where they're trying to test him and beat him on the glove hand side. As a 6'4" goalie, it's not easy to beat him up top, though.
Sent down the length of the ice right on Josh Diamond, so no icing against the Nationals here for Riley Wood, goal number 14 on the season. Nationals at center ice. This pass intercepted. Dintino tries to knock that one into the offensive zone. He does. Gets the puck back. Tries to leave it for Rizzo. Puck on the hash marks here. Rizzo battling down low. Has that one get away from him. Now pass up to center, and the Nationals work their way forward. Krupa trying to leave that one for Johnson. Big hit thrown there by Poirier on Krupa. Pass over. Weiner, top of the circle. Shot thrown on. Diamond makes that save. Weiner in the corner looking for that pass. Babenko gets it on his backhand. Spins, works his way around. Spinning once again here, has space. And now back behind the Strathroy net. Has himself a little bit of time to catch his breath as he leaves that one. Dintino there to pick it up. Dintino speeds past Krupa. Now into the offensive zone. Dintino wide. Dintino cutting to the goal. Shot on. That one stopped by Beyer. Nationals clear the zone and work their way out to center. Johnson knocking that one ahead. Dintino picks it up on a pass from Aspro. Dintino tries to split the D there, can't. Shantler knocks it away. Aspro carries it out front. Shot thrown on. Beyer makes the stop. And the net looked like it came off there as Beyer slid into the post.
I'm not sure what's going on with this London Nationals team, but the Rockets seem to be out here, and they seem to be the team that is 35-5-1, not the Rockets that are 17-21-2. So it's definitely a good game so far for the Rockets with 3.5 left in the first.
This one off a stick and sent down the ice. It'll go for icing against the Nationals with 3:13 remaining here in the first period of play.
I checked the out-of-town scores. It's still 3-0 there in St. Mary's. So this 1-0 lead could definitely keep up. The Rockets are definitely doing their part in that battle with St. Thomas.
Nationals clear it up to center. Burns gets it and puts it right back down in. Mayu back there to play it. Mayu takes a hit. He's able to get it up there to Scott. Bouncing puck stays alive. Rockets can't keep it in. And now Kitely at center. Kitely pass over. Sheedy has it go off his stick. Back to center. Mayu. Pass over. Kitely into the offensive zone. Takes a hit there. Mayu with the puck. Toe drag move. That one's intercepted. Hoskins now moves it up to Prue, and now Prue into the offensive zone. Intentionally shooting that one off the end boards, looking for a bounce back out front. Nationals will take advantage here and work their way back into the Strathroy zone. Mayu stops at the blue line. Pass over. Kitely return pass there. Sheedy couldn't get it on his stick and get a shot off. Would have had a wide open cage. Sheedy in the slot. Shot. That one blocked. Burns down low. Trying to throw it. Scott thrown on, and Diamond right there to make the save.
And that 3-1 passing play there, where it went all the way back across the net and then tried to go back into the center of the ice. I think that's a play that the Nationals definitely like to make at home where they've got more room, but when you take that 10 feet away, it makes everybody that much closer, and your passes have got to be a little bit slower as well.
In the corner of the Rocket zone here, Hull tries to get that puck up. He does. Mayer's pass. That one knocked down. Wood can't corral it here as he goes into the boards there with Martin. Hull once again throwing this one right up to the Nationals bench. Coote there. Coote off the boards. Freifogel to center. On his backhand, throws it into the corner. Sanders will come in on the attack against Coote. Pins him up against the boards there. Able to play that puck forward was Guest. Scott in the corner now. Riley Wood off and down low. Mayer's looking out front. Arm of the official comes up here. Penalty coming against the Nationals. Played down low. Sanders up to the point now for Hull. Hull chipping that one away. Aspro has it. Delayed penalty still on its way. Out front. No chance there for the Rockets. And it's going to be a roughing call coming here against the Nationals with 1:28 remaining in the first.
Yeah, it was a cross-check roughing, kind of push to the head there by the Nationals' Robbie Coate. So it'll be 1:28 left here in the first period, and the Rockets will go on their first power play. So far in the season, they rank 14th, but the Nationals, they rank 6th in the penalty kill, so a really tough penalty kill to score on. And we'll see if the Rockets can take advantage here of the penalty kill or of the power play for themselves.
Aspro thrown out of the draw. Rockets still win the face-off back here. Puck up to the blue line. Freifogel keeps it in. Wood has that one knocked away. Now it's going to be a foot race here. Aspro right on Ilkos, and Ilkos can't knock that one away. Aspro will set up here behind the Strathroy net. The Rockets have 1:13 seconds left here in the first period of play. They'll have power play time for all of that unless they score. Aspro to Freifogel. Freifogel comes through center with the puck and works into the offensive zone. Cuts to the middle there. Wood tries to knock it away. Bouncing puck. Side of the goal. Shot thrown on. Byer once again knocks the net off here, and the Rockets will have to settle for an offensive zone face-off.
Hopefully the referees or the arena staff here at the West Middlesex Centre can fix that net and get it so that it's not moving. It'll be both nets now, and they'll try and hopefully freeze it or dig the hole maybe a little deeper going into the second period here.
Up to the point, Freifogel. He goes across the Mayers. Mayers looking shot. That one blocked and will go out of play there off a London body, so the faceoff stays inside.
And the shot almost actually took off referee Van Hogen's head there as it was just above him in the corner.
Down low with the puck and cleared down the ice there right off the faceoff for London. Diamond out of his net to touch this one up, plays it over to Wood. Wood at his own blue line, pass to Sanders. Sanders into the offensive zone wide, gets past Martin, spins, gets some space for himself. Up to the hash marks, now down low for Mayers. Mayers looking, throwing off the side of the goal there, looking to try and squeak that one in at the side. Now Mayers in the corner, trying to knock that puck away. Battling there, Kitely. 18 seconds to go here in the period. The Nationals just trying to tie it up in the corner. Puck comes loose up to the point for Riley Wood. Wood, shot, redirected. Pad save there by Byer, although not coming in very fast when he makes the save with 7.2 left here in the first.
Yeah, if he could have gotten a little harder on that backhand, I think he might have beaten Brock Byer there on the top glove as Byer was already down, ready for the shot. So an interesting feat there. You think they'll be looking probably at that shot again, maybe come the second period.
Face off, Aspro tries to shovel it towards the goal, goes into the left corner. Riley Wood now out front, intercepted by Martin, and time will run out in the first period of play. So the Rockets nothing showing on the first minute and 28 seconds of that power play, but a lot showing here in the opening period of play. They'll go to the break with a 1-0 lead over the London Nationals. The goal by Riley Wood, his 14th of the season. Mares picking up the assists on that one, and a very important lead going into the first intermission.
Yeah, and the shots were 12-11 for the Rockets, so a big, not a big difference there when you look at that, but a great period for the Rockets. You were able to control a high-powered offense that can score at will, and they had 11 shots. That's great for a goalie like Josh Diamond, who was able to see the puck as much as need be, but was also able to not have to worry about 20 shots in a period, which is huge for a goaltender.
So the Rockets will head to the break with the lead, and for the second straight home game against the Nationals, will hold them scoreless in the first period of play. 1-0 is the Strathroy lead. We promised we would keep you up to date on the out-of-town scoreboard. Over in St. Mary's, it is the St. Thomas Stars visiting the Lincolns. That game, still 3-0 as the first period comes to an end there. Over in Kamoka, it's 1-1 at the first intermission. Second period just about ready to get started there. Matt, we'll go ahead and we'll take the break. It is the second period coming up next here from Strathroy, with the Rockets leading 1-0 here on the Rockets Radio Network and on Hockey TV.
You're listening to Strathroy Rockets Hockey.
One shot, that one scores! What a shot from Wood! It towards the net, scores! Cody Clark ties the game with 22.7 to go. He tries to work his way towards the net, finds his shot, scores! Across and his shot, scores! And that one goes wide, James out front, scores!
Well, we welcome you back inside of the West Middlesex Memorial Centre. It is time for the second period of play in just a few short moments. But first, let's recap the first period of play here from Strathroy. It is the Rockets leading 1-0 on the 14th goal of the season for Riley Wood, the Peterborough Pete's prospect. Beautiful goal from Brendan Mayers. We talked about it a little bit. When two lefties are going into the offensive zone on the left side, it is very tough to get that one-time shot off out front, but they did a perfect job on it.
Yeah, Maris was able to just put it right in front of him, just enough to say, here you go, just tap this one in. And that's what Wood was able to do. It started out basically right here in front of you and I, just above the Rockets bench. 2-on-1 coming in. He was able, it was a feed back to Brendan Maris on the near side of the boards. Wood took off towards the net, and that's all you have to do. Put your head down and go with Brendan Mayers, and Mayers was able to sauce it over the sprawling defenseman, Brock Beyer, who a big goalie should be able to slide over and make that save, wasn't able to get there in time, and Wood was able to pot it top glove side on the sprawling goaltender.
A 1-0 lead for Strathroy after one period of play. They've done a fairly good job on home ice this season against London at keeping them off the scoreboard early in games. No goals in the first period in the last two games, just one in the first game of the season here in Strathroy. They've done a good job at it, and it is largely in part due to the fact that they've been pretty good of staying out of the penalty box in the opening periods of play against London, at least here on home ice. The only penalty of the first period came to London with about a minute and a half left in the first period. They've killed off the first minute and a half of that penalty, and they still have 32 seconds left on the clock when the Rockets and Nationals come back out here for the second period of play.
Yeah, and it wasn't a good call on the Robbie Cote, who basically came up behind the Rockets forward and just punched him right in the back of the head. So it was hard to not call that one for sure. And we'll see what the Rockets can do here with 32 seconds left on the clock in that power play, and they'll start with a fresh sheet of ice. So anything can happen with a fresh sheet of ice. You and I know that from watching many games here and across the league. So we'll see what they can do. But like I mentioned, when they went on the power play, it's a number 1 ranked power play and a number 6 ranked penalty kill. That's going to be tough to beat. You're going to have to definitely beat their team with a good shot.
Over in Kamoka in the outer town scoreboard, LaSalle and the Kings tied at 1 about 5 minutes into the second period of play. In St. Mary's at the Pyramid Rec Center, it is a 4-0 St. Mary's lead at the first intermission over the visiting St. Thomas Stars. Not a good start in that game for St. Thomas. Goals scored by former star Brock Trickolo to start the game, and then Griffin Sinden, Ryan Burke, and Britton Hislop also picking up the goals over in St. Mary's. The goal scorers in the 1-1 tie so far in Kamoka for LaSalle, Jack Bowler, and then for Kamoka, Cameron Welsh.
Yeah, and Kamoka, they lost Beljo to a broken wrist, so we'll see what happens to them leading out the rest of the season and see if he can get back for the playoffs. Tough one there. Our good buddy Dylan over there has a tough one going in through the rest of the season if they are not able to get Beljo back for the remaining of the playoffs for a playoff push here.
They're just a few points as well behind the Rockets, tied right now with the Legionnaires in that 7-8 spot in the Western Conference. Teams back out to the ice now as Beyer in the goal on the right side and Diamond in goal on the left here as the teams switch ends and get set here for the second period of play. 32 seconds is what's left on the minor penalty to Robbie Coots, the roughing call that he took back in the first period of play. The Rockets will start with some time on the man advantage, and then after that it'll be back to 5-on-5 hockey here in the second period of play.
And you look out here, and it's a bunch of small guys against a bunch of big guys is what it looks like out here. And that's one thing that happens in a penalty kill situation.
Face-off one back by the Nationals into their own zone. Arsenault taking a chance in clearing that one out to center. Freifogel knocks this one away, but there to pick it up, Krupa. Krupa dumps that one in ahead into the Strathroy zone. Krupa setting up here, trying to tie this one against the wall. There's 3 Rockets on him here trying to get the puck away. They finally do, but with just 10 seconds left here on the man advantage, Freifogel will spin in his own zone. Passes that one over to Wood. Wood now, out of his own zone, throws this one off the boards, trying to chip that one past. Freifogel takes a hit, but now the Nationals have killed off the 32 seconds of penalty time and are back to even strength here. Mears from his own zone with speed, works it wide to center, dumping that one ahead. Byer out of his net to play it, throws it around the boards, and right there to get it here for the Nationals, Ilkos. Ilkos cuts. Sheedy can't get a shot off. Now looking there, shot thrown on. Diamond makes that save. Clear it up, and then Barrio, another chance in alone. Couldn't stop that bouncing puck. He would have been in alone for the second time tonight on Brock Byer.
Tough one on the fresh sheet of ice. That just bounces as hard as it could.
And a big hit there thrown by Barrio. As he right into the boards there. Now Kilby works his way in, hauled down. No call here as he goes sliding into the net there. But pardon me, Matt, as you were talking there, Barrio threw a massive hit there.
Yeah, and you could even see the fans there. It was right in front of the APC sign here at the Wellness Center, or the West Middlesex Center. And all the fans, the guys in front of us here on the bench went crazy for that hit.
Arsenault now to Vinogradov. Vinogradov back here, trying to knock that one away. Clerk will pick it up at center. Clerk throws it off the boards there. Trying to get that one through, and Kilby will pick it up. Now Kilby into the offensive zone. Cutting. Kilby looking shot. That one going to be knocked out of play there by Byer as he got his stick on that one and sent it up into the netting out of play just over a minute and a half into the second period.
And we mentioned that there was only 11 shots for the Nationals in the first period. And if you're the Rockets, that's exactly what you want. You don't want to allow them a lot of shots in this game early on.
Arsenault looking to try and clear this puck out. It hits off the skate of Cody Clerk trying to clear. Right on him, Barrio there. Vinogradov, pass intercepted by Clerk. Clerk tried to knock that one up to Dintino. But Vinogradov now, pass is going to be tipped out of play there by Spencer Prue coming in with his stick on defense into the Nationals penalty bench.
Let's see where they'll put the face off here, as it looks like it would just be outside the Rockets zone on the far side of the ice here, right in front of the Nationals bench.
Mayu now on defense, goes D to D, and now the Nationals work their way out as Castle has that one go off his skates and into the Strathroy zone. Now cleared off the glass, gets out to center. Once again, they go D to D. Mayu now in the near corner. Up to McKnight, knocked away. Dintino. Dintino, pass Babenko. Babenko can't get the shot off as that one's knocked away into the corner. Gets it up to the point now. Burns through traffic. That one blocked. Babenko wrestled away there. Rizzo can't get it down low. Babenko tied up against the wall and down to the ice. Nationals work through center. That one coming off the stick and up to center. Now into the offensive zone. Castle over to Scott, but offside here are the Nationals, or pardon me, a penalty on its way. A hooking call, and Babenko is going to be going to the box for 2.
Yeah, and something you don't want to do. You don't want to give this number one in the GOJHL. We should make sure that's known. It's not just the Western Conference. It's the GOJHL, the number one ranked team at just 6 points under 30%. And it'll be a face-off. 2 Diamonds left, and we'll see how they orchestrate this power play right off the bat.
Mentioned how the Rockets did a good job staying out of the box. Shot thrown on. Diamond makes the save. Puck off into the corner. Down low with it. Looking for a pass. Comes out front. One-time chance there. Sanders going to clear it out, but he only gets to center as Mayu knocks it down with the glove. Pass over Ilkos, but a step inside of the line there, and the Nationals have gone offside.
And this is a good penalty kill to start for the Rockets, as the faceoff will come all the way back outside the National zone, as it was a delayed force offside there. So it'll be a face-off back in Nationals territory.
Face-off one cleanly back there by Aspro to Freifogel, and he's going to send this one down. Sanders now picks it up. Sanders in the offensive zone, shot towards the goal there. That one bounces around and goes into the corner. He had Aspro with him on that one, looking to try and possibly find a short-handed goal. Now London from their own zone. Pass up, Kitely knocks it away with his stick. There to try and get it back. Knocked down Freifogel, sliding defensive play. Still sitting in the corner here. Sheedy walking around. Sheedy goes down low. Vinogradov from the corner. Pass. Aspro gets his skate on that one. Mayu picks it up. Mayu up to Vinogradov. He walks. Gives it off. Mayu. Shot thrown on. That one goes wide. Diamond gets his pad over to try and stop the puck from being stuffed in, and then it's going to be cleared off the glass and out to center by Sanders. Mayu's back to pick it up here for the Nationals, who quickly work their way forward. Davis looking. Vinogradov. Sheedy can't get the shot off. Bouncing around in the slot. It's Sheedy now. Cutting. Top of the circle. Cleared by Clerk as he gets it to the blue line. Aspro couldn't knock it any further, though. He's going to go off for a line change now. Barrio onto the ice as Vinogradov tried to work his way in there. Couldn't. Now Barrio intercepting a pass from Castle and dumps it in on the backhand. 20 seconds left here on the man advantage.
Great penalty kill so far. It's almost been 5-on-5 when you look at it, the amount of chances that both teams have had.
Into the zone, Krupa. Burns rubs him out. Poirier there. Poirier tries to clear, and that one's going to go out of play. Not sure if it hit anything on its way out. Nonetheless, 6 seconds left here on the power play for London.
We should mention, it looks like they've also fixed that net down to our left here, as it is not moving as much. Now, it is a shorter goalie, but it is still a lot of movement on those posts.
Behind the net, Burns right on Castle. Time will expire on the penalty. Out of the box here, Babenko tries to tip that one away. He does. Prue now able to get this one up to Barrio, and Barrio just flipping that one back into the neutral zone right in front of the Rockets bench. Rockets a successful penalty kill here on this awfully good London power play. Now Martin from his own zone. Pass intercepted by Clerk. Clerk leaves it. Barrio in. Barrio shot. That one bounces over top of the goal. Didn't know where it was as Byer got a glove on it and went over top. And now sitting back behind the net. Nationals able to work it out as Martin moved that puck over. And now the pass gets out to Burns at center. Burns right back the other way for Strathroy as he dumps that one in. And Weiner back there to pick it up. Weiner hands it off to Guest. Guest works his way forward. Wide on the left side. Shovels toward the goal. Bouncing away there as Diamond got his stick on it. Up to the point. That shot blocked. Kilby now. Pass to Barrio. Barrio to Clerk, and it's just out of his reach and will go for icing. Trying to spring Clerk on a little bit of a short break.
And I don't know about you, but there's been a lot of 2-on-1s, 1-on-0s, breakaways, all that kind of stuff here for the Rockets, and the Nationals don't seem to be doing anything about it. You know, they seem to be just letting it happen for the Rockets.
Shot from the point doesn't make it there, and it's going to be knocked out of play here. And the faceoff will stay inside the Strathroy zone, and it'll at least allow the Rockets to get a line change after that icing.
And that's a big thing. You want to have fresh legs against this Nationals team who face or go on that big ice surface, so they're able to have almost better conditioning and able to last a little bit longer out here on the smaller ice surface.
Face-off goes off into the corner. Now the puck bounces out. Freifogel will hand this one off, and the Rockets work forward. Hoskins chipping that one. It's going to go up into the netting, though, and out of play. Just on the outside of the Nationals' blue line. We'll see where they bring the face-off, and I believe they're going to put it right where the puck went out.
And we'll see. That was an interesting chance here by the Nationals, or by the Rockets. Puck went right up in the air, and both you and I thought the puck was going over Byer and into the net, but it actually went over the net there and in behind him.
Chipping that one. Hoskins trying to find that pass out front to Perry. Now tied up in the corner, a mess of them, and it's going to be cleared up to Freifogel, who knocks that one down with his glove at center and throws it right back into the offensive zone. Hoskins, who had to clear, is late getting out there. Waits here as now the Nats work forward. Knocked away. Aspro throwing the body here. This one cleared down, and it will go for icing. As Aspro just shot that one through on this side of the red line. 13:44 is what remains here in the second period play. Still a 1-0 lead for the Rockets.
And the Rockets are getting into a little bit of icing troubles here. We'll see if they can clean it up as it's been 3 or 4 icings within the last 2 minutes here, and you don't want to get into delayed trouble with that.
Shot from the point knocked away by Diamond. Perry there to pick it up. Perry plays it back up to the point. Kitely walks in. Kitely to Sheedy. Has that one lost. Hoskins now. Reverse pass. Aspro to chase this one down. He's in a foot race with Scott. Aspro in the corner. Shoveled on goal there. That one knocked aside by Byer. Cleared up to center where Hall's going to throw it back in. Perry a little bit late coming out. And the Rockets will go in on side now. Ilkos met by Aspro. Big hit thrown. Perry leaves that one down low. Aspro in to help him out. He's hit. Down to the ice he goes, and now the Nats work their way forward as Sheedy has it at center. Sheedy spinning away. Gets some space, works his way into the offensive zone. Looking, shot blocked, goes wide. Kitely cleared out by Aspro, and it's going to go out of play on a clearing attempt there from the Rockets captain, and he'll go off for a line change.
And we'll see how the Rockets are going to respond, as it's been a controlled period for the Nationals, and a lot of the action's been to your and my left here. But the Rockets have had those different
few chances they had.
Thank you. I couldn't find the wording that I was looking for.
A few odd man rushes for the Rockets, and then now this one chipped up. Mayers is going to go chase it down on Robbie Coote. Coote in the corner against Mayers. Mayers there to try and get it out. Guest picks it up here for the Nats. And now Guest passes that one up to Vinogradov. Vinogradov looking lead. Shot that one. Stopped by Diamond off his pad into the left corner. Out from the corner now. Up to the point. Coote. Coote walks. Shot. That one blocked off the shin pads of Riley Wood and out to center. Martin passes to Davis. Davis returned to Vinogradov. Missing his stick and into the corner. Vinogradov against Poirier. Played up there. Mayers tries to knock that one past Martin. He gets it out and clears the puck at least as the Nationals bring it back in their own zone. 8 minutes gone here in the second period of play. Riley Wood will get it. Wood down in the corner. Loses this one. Coote now from the hash marks. Works it up to center. Davis has it knocked off his stick. Brendan Mayers now escaping danger. Into the offensive zone. Mayers, good move. Gets in. Shot that one. Stopped by Byer. Wood has it now in the corner. Wood leaves it down low for Sanders. Gets the return pass. Wood spins, gets some space, works his way up, pass across. Poirier, big shot. That one blocked and goes over top of the goal. Taken down there, no call from the official, and it's going to be blown down here, but I don't think it's because of a penalty.
No, and Riley Wood's slow to get up, and you see the gentle handshake there.
And now there's a little bit of shoving out front of the Rockets bench here as they take exception to Riley Wood going into the boards hard here. Both of us thought that there could have been something called. There obviously wasn't.
And it's a shame because Van Hesway was right there and watched it all happen. And it looks like Wood's going to go straight to the room here as the trainer's going to go off with him behind the Nationals net, and we've got both officials and the one linesman standing there chatting, and there's going to be no call. But we did see a good thing happen. Ryan Martin, who was standing there just over top of Wood, who didn't lay the hit but wanted to make sure that he was okay, reached down and said, "Hey, are you okay?" Gave each other a fist bump. But we see Wood go off, and that's a big loss if he doesn't return here for the Rockets.
Wood was off on his own power and didn't look like he was in any sort of serious injuries. That one's thrown out of play on a zone entry attempt there by Burns. It didn't look like Wood was in any serious pain as he just goes to the locker room there with trainer Mike Brooks to make sure everything is okay.
And it's a tough one because it's in a shoulder, neck area, so you want to take all precautions that you can on those type of injuries.
Into the zone here, McKnight loses that one off his stick. Puck comes back out to Weiner. Weiner through center, throws it off Dentino's shin pads, comes in on Diamond, who's going to have no choice but to cover this one up. As coming in on him with some speed there was Josh Castle.
And that's what speed does to you. It makes you cover pucks that you don't want to. Diamond could have easily played that if Castle wasn't right there on top of him, but instead it's a face-off to his glove side.
Off the draw, thrown on. Another save there by Diamond. Getting this puck back. Babenko to center, gets past his man, works into the offensive zone. Babenko, pass over, couldn't find Dentino as that pass was knocked away by a stick there of a Nationals defender. Prue plays it off the glass. Weiner kicks it back into the Strathroy zone. Castle comes in on the attack against Prue. Burns rims that one. Dintino stops it at the blue line, but the Nationals able to keep it inside of the Strathroy zone. Now the puck cleared back out. Dintino in a little bit of a race here against Arsenault. Arsenault goes back behind the London net. Reverses that puck over to Scott. Scott from his own zone and his own blue line now. Weaves his way in. Cycles that one down low. Prue there to pick it up. Prue's got a man right on him as it's McKnight stripping the puck, and now Castle hands that one over. Scott looking, shot, pad, save. That one comes out as Diamond made the stop, and a huge rebound came out onto the stick of Kitely. Couldn't make the shot. Spinning, firing that one, Barrio. Barrio takes that one back, hammers it back into the Strathroy zone here for the Nationals under the halfway mark of this second period of play. Hull up to center. Barrio knocking that one ahead. Byer plays that one, hits off the skate of his own man, and now he sends it down the length of the ice, and it's going to be Byer with the icing here for London.
One thing that we're keeping an eye on is Rizzo went down here to our left, and he, without a trainer on the bench, because he's down with Wood, we've seen assistant coaches go over and check with him as a few sticks are returned to the Rockets bench, and we'll see how Rizzo responds to the big hit that happened right there to our left.
Into the corner here, Mayu moves that puck up ice here for the Nationals as it's flipped into the air, knocked down by the stick of Hull. He takes a hit. Freifogel, opposite corner, rimmed around the boards. Barrio tries to knock it past. Ty Johnston not able to hold this one in. Kilby now. Kilby tries to make a move and get past Scott. Kilby to the goal. No one there for Strathroy. Clerk on Johnson here, able to knock this puck away. Now Clerk has it again. Clerk into the corner. Barrio taking a hit, but the puck gets knocked off his stick. Freifogel can't hold it in at the blue line. Hull's back there to help him out. Hull going to play this one. It's knocked down by the stick of Krupa. Out front, and then Freifogel knocks that one away as Kilby has it lost in his skates right now. Takes a hit there, but is able to get the puck over to the opposite side. Freifogel dumping this one ahead. Nationals work their way in. Chandler has to wait for Krupa to come out, so had to straddle the line there. 8:46 left here in the second period. Still a 1-0 lead for Strathroy on a goal scored by Riley Wood in the first period of play. Long stretch pass down the ice. No one there for Strathroy, and it's going to be an icing.
And we'll see the face-off come all the way back down. And it'll be a face-off to the far side, directly across from us in the Rocket zone. As to me, the Nationals haven't looked like they've been able to put everything together like they normally do on the ice. It's been a little choppy for them tonight so far.
Martin carries it in here for London. Back behind the net here, Hull batting against Kitely. Kitely spins to work his way out. Now gets it up to the point. Kept in, shot thrown on, bouncing around. Freifogel knocks it away. Clerk tries to poke this one through. Hoskins battling out front of the Nationals bench. DDD pass here as Hull goes to Freifogel, and now back to Freifogel, pardon me. Over to Hull. Hull sending that one down the length of the ice. No icing here against the Nats. Byer thought it should have been called an icing there. Left the puck. The Nats are able to escape the zone here. Is working in Sheedy. Sheedy dangles, leaves that one. No one there for London. And Carson Perry back the other way. Perry leaving, dropped. Aspro knocked down coming into the zone here. Puck lost behind the net. Rockets wanting a call on that one. They're not going to get it. Now Perry takes down his man. Arm comes up, and they're going to call that one. It's going to be a hold on Carson Perry.
Tough one. You're almost 180 feet from your own zone. So it'll be a face-off back all the way in the Rocket zone. And we don't see Wood back on the bench. So we'll see how they respond with losing him. But we do see Rizzo standing up on the bench, which is a good sign that he'll be back in the play when it needs to return. As the Nationals are going to get a late change here, but it's going to be stopped by referee Webb quickly so that they don't get the line that they want out there.
Face-off one back here for the Nationals, working on their second power play of the period and of the game. Shot thrown on, Mayu scores. 7 seconds into the power play. It's a big booming slap shot from Logan Mayu. Goal number 12 on the year for him, and it's a tie game at 1.
And that's what we mentioned earlier about Mayu. He's got a big, hard, booming slap shot, and he's a very talented player. And that's what he can do in this type of game, is he can change it very quickly for a team like the Nationals.
Winning the draw there, Sanders tries to knock that one ahead. Mayers taking a hit from Mayu. Inside of the London zone here, Rockets trying to work and get set up in the offensive zone. Puck battling up to the point now. Prue holding on to it. Back down low for Sanders. Gets away from him. Mayu throwing a hit. Up high there. Rockets once again thinking that should have been called. Now Davis. Davis squirts in. Davis spins. Can't get a shot off. Pass over there. That one knocked away. There with it, Sanders. Sanders pass over. Dintino. Dintino into the offensive zone. Leaves it for Mayers. Mayers pass. That one goes off a body and then away. And then throwing around here. Referee just letting him go apparently. As they're tied up, it's Mayers and Scott. Mayu into the offensive zone here. Over to Vinogradov. Mayu shot from the point. Making a save there, Diamond, and jumping on that one to cover up. And now some more shoves out front.
And I'm kind of very confused on why that wasn't called there in front of the ref, as Mayers was tied up with the Nationals defenseman. And Mayers, you could see he was trying to skate away, but the defenseman had a hold of him by his jersey around the collar, and he just couldn't escape from it.
.6:38 left here in the second period of play. Tie game at 1. Up to the point, Arsenault, big shot there, that one right on, and Diamond makes the stop.
And that's a good response for Diamond on that big booming slap shot on that one. No, it wasn't Mayu, but it was Arsenault, but still definitely what Diamond needed on that type of play.
In the Rocket zone, trying to knock the puck away. Kilby has it at the hash marks, rims that around the boards to the opposite side. Barrio chipping that one past, and Clerk there to try and chase it down. Couldn't get this one through as Barrio throws it right back where it came from here in the London zone. Arsenault setting up behind his own goal, waiting for someone to come back and help him out here. The Rockets giving him that time. Weiner, opposite way, knocked away by the stick of Barrio. Now Barrio into the offensive zone, bouncing off Arsenault as he comes in. Thrown around, Ilkos, unable to stop that puck up. Mucci, long distance shot, that one blocked away by Byer. Up to Kilby. Kilby trying to battle and get that one through. D-to-D here as Poirier comes over, and now Mucci carries it in. Mucci knocks that one past Ilkos into the corner. Mucci spinning, getting away there. Has the puck, looking out front, puck sitting there, and it's going to be sent down the ice. And the Nationals will ice the puck here with 5.5 left in the second period.
And this line's been out there for a while. So you see Rizzo, Babenko jump right over the boards. And we'll see Freifogel and Hull on the back end. And Dintino will join Rizzo and Babenko out there and see if they can take advantage of this tired London Nationals group.
Into the corner, trying to knock that one away. Nationals able to work the puck out to at least center ice there, as now Dintino gets it caught up in his skates. Freifogel and Hull go D-to-D here. It's Freifogel to bring it up ice for Strathroy. Got a man right on him as he comes to center. Down to the ice goes Kitely as Freifogel dumped that one in, sitting in the corner now. Rizzo back out onto the ice after that injury. Centering pass, no one there for Strathroy. Able to move that one past Kitely, but Hull picks it up on defense here for Strathroy. Now Babenko spinning and getting away from danger to Dintino. Dintino forward through center, off to Rizzo. Rizzo in the corner now. He takes a hit, didn't touch the puck though. No call from the official. In the corner now. Rizzo battling on Weiner. Puck up to the hash marks here as he throws a hit. Nationals work their way back out. Dumping that one into the opposite side is Chandler. Chandler spinning, pass, can't find Ty Johnston. Johnston in the corner now, looking, centering past Chandler. That one stopped by Diamond, and it's going to go out of play off of the Rockets goaltender.
The old bucket save, right off the old noodle of Diamond there, and into the glass there above, behind the set, and we'll see where they put the face off, as we're going to have a conference over at the penalty box.
I believe the clock ran for a few seconds after the whistle. So I think they're going to ask the
They're either
going to hold the clock for 8 seconds or put it up on the clock. They put it up on the clock. So now 4 minutes and 20 seconds remain. Up it, Coot, shot thrown on. That one stopped by Diamond, and a little bit of a hack after the whistle's going to draw a crowd off to the left side of the Rockets goaltender.
And as a goalie, you do exactly what Diamond's doing. Let your teammates deal with that. You know, you've got a big London Nationals team. You don't want to have to deal with that yourself, especially when it's getting as bad as what it is, as we see Peru. And it looks like it's Krupa down there in behind as both linesmen are trying to separate them, but they're not letting him go.
Yeah, both linesmen separating him. They're not letting him go here. As now Poirier drops his gloves trying to grow at Krupa.
And it looks like Van Hogen's going to send them both, from what it seems.
And
but the linesman didn't let either of them go.
It's hard to see down in there, but it was Krupa and it was Burns. Burns is heading right to the locker room for Strathroy.
And I would assume that they're both going to go for that.
And Krupa's actually just heading to the penalty box. I'm not sure why Burns got the gate and Krupa didn't.
Yeah, the linesman took him right away. I don't know if he was told to by the referee, but we'll see what the response is and what the calls are on that one. As we can't read lips down from up here as they're covering their mouths as well.
It was even the entire way. It wasn't really a fight. It was more of just a few shoves each way. So I don't know if the Rockets are going to get anything extra out of this. I don't know why they would.
The only thing I could see is maybe and I'm putting a real stretch on this as an instigator, as Burns threw his gloves to the ground. That's a real stretch if they make that call, but we'll see what the call is.
I would be hard-pressed to say that he threw his gloves to the ground as well. I mean, with everyone pushing and shoving and jawing at one another, I think they kind of just came off. I'm surprised that Krupa was able to keep his on.
And it looks like Krupa's actually hurting it in there, as he's got a towel on his face covering up his nose, so we'll see what we've got.
It's 5-on-5. There's nothing up on the clock. Why Krupa's in the box and
so just overhearing Webb, the linesman took Burns. He was not ordered to take him to the dressing room, but it is offsetting penalties though.
Up to the point now. Chandler has the puck here for London. Long shot thrown on. Diamond gloves that one through. And another face-off inside of the Strathroy zone. 4:08 to go.
And we'll wait to hear what the actual call is going to be on the penalties here, as we're just waiting to see it for ourselves here in the arena.
Another point shot easily gloved down by Josh Diamond, and the Rockets defense keeping everyone away from the goaltender after every single stop here.
And that's what you have to do. You've got a big team like the Nationals. You don't want the big bodies in his crease.
Mucci from his own zone, pass to Hoskins. Hoskins knocked away at his own blue line. Johnston over. Davis can't get the shot off. Walks with the puck though. Gets it up to the point. Shot thrown on. That one goes off into the corner. Rockets try to clear the puck here. They do as they get it out to center. Martin picks the puck up. Shovels it over to the Nationals bench and then into the Strathroy zone. Mucci back on defense. Able to get this puck away. Perry can't get it. Bouncing around there on this ice, and the puck finally comes out, sitting in the slot in the feet there, and it's going to be picked up by Mucci. Mucci, pass. That one off the stick of Hoskins. Out to center. Chandler dumping this one in. Poirier will go back to get it, but it's Josh Diamond who plays the puck here for Strathroy. Astro reverses. Perry with it now. Perry loses it right on goal, and Diamond covers that one up and makes an inside whistle here.
And they're still working on the penalties on over the speaker, but it looks like it's going to be Krupa for roughing after the whistle, and it's a double minor for that. And then it's Aiden Burns for Strathroy, gets an unsportsmanlike and a roughing after the whistle. Only a single minor on that one.
Shot from an odd angle thrown on there. Diamond has to make the save.
So it is offsetting, but Krupa gets a double minor for roughing, as Burns gets the two different calls on that one.
Interesting that Burns still had to go to the dressing room, as they're going to lose him for the rest of this period.
Yeah, thankfully it'll only be about 17 seconds, though, in the period.
In the corner now, centering pass. That one goes wide of the goal. Here's the Nationals work, and now arm comes up here as Josh Diamond was taken down. Sanders in, he loses that puck. It's going to be touched up by Mayu. And finally here the Rockets will get one to go their way.
And we'll see if they can take advantage of the call here as Diamond goes down. And you know that might be a little bit of a, hey, they've taken me down a few times. They've gotten in my crease a few times. They need to be called for it. And he made sure that the referee saw that one there.
It's a trip coming to Henry Scott. Rockets on the power play. Clark with the puck in the corner here on the right side. Shows it off to Barrio. Barrio now up to Jordan Dintino. Dintino down low, Barrio. Dintino with the puck, reverses up to the point for Hall. Hall opposite side, looking. Babenko, shot thrown on. That one stopped. Knocked down by the stick of Dintino, who will walk it out from the corner. Rockets looking to work on this power play. Down low, Barrio. Barrio working. Off to Dintino. Dintino trying to hold on to the puck. He can't keep it inside. And it's all the way back to center here for Strathroy. Losing the puck, turned over tightly into the offensive zone. Can't cut to the middle there, loses that puck. And now the Rockets with a chance to move it back up ice. Babenko leaving it for Dintino. Turned over the other way. Puck's going to be sent down into the London zone. Should mention that penalty to Scott, a double minor for tripping on Josh Diamond. So the Rockets still 3 minutes left here on this power play.
That's a new one that I've heard is a double minor tripping. I haven't heard that one many times.
Shot thrown on. Clerk can't redirect it. Puck sitting the other way. Vinogradov can't get the stretch pass. Diamond's out of his goal to play it as he sends this one back up ice. And now the Rockets look to wheel and get into the offensive zone. Once again, they lose this one as Vinogradov kicks that one up. Good way, stopped by Hall. Hall makes a couple good moves to get this one over to Dintino. Dintino's pass turned over. Vinogradov picks it up. Vinogradov, he's got Davis with him. Davis looking. That one blocked by Hall. Good defensive play to knock it away to the opposite side. Point shot thrown on. 1 minute to go here in the period as now the Rockets look to work it back up ice here on this power play. Dintino takes a step in. Leaves it for Mayers. Mayers looking to cut. This one kept in. Freifogel at the blue line, holds on. Shovels it down low. There's no Rockets in the corner, so Rudy Scott's got some time to tie this one up, and Rockets try to get it away from him. Puck in the corner for Sanders. Up, Aspro. Aspro, move to get past. That one blocked there, and now Aspro sent down. Arms of the official is up. Another penalty coming here to the Nationals.
Aspro's stick was broken across his own face.
It's a head contact, and it's going to be a game there, I think, or 10. 10 minutes coming here, and it's Josh Castle going off for London.
You and I could, I don't know if you could, but I could hear his Aspro, he came up, Castle came up on him and snapped his stick right across his chin when he came up on the hit. So, yes, Aspro's a small guy, but you got to be able to control your body when you go in for a hit.
Flashback to when Strathroy beat London here at the start of January. It was Castle who got himself a multi-game suspension for an incident at the end of the game. Showing he's a little bit frustrated here as well on that hit on Aspro. Cleared up to the blue line. Aspro keeps it in for Strathroy. Davis knocks him down. Davis takes the puck and clears it down the ice with 10 seconds to go here. Rockets going to have to wheel if they want something in here in this period. 5 seconds now. Hall from his own zone to Sanders off his stick. Sanders in, loses that one, and that's going to do it here as Mayers takes a shot there. That goes wide. And the second period will come to an end here with the Nationals finding the only goal here in the second and tying this game at 1, but they find themselves in a little bit of penalty trouble, and the Rockets will get 1 minute and 16 seconds of 5-on-3 time when they come back to start the third period of play. And Josh Castle, a key piece for London, will be out for the next 9.5 minutes to start that third period of play.
And actually, it'll be 11 minutes because he was given a 10 and a 2 minute. So he'll have to serve all 12 minutes of his penalty, even if the Nationals put a guy in for his 2-minute call. But a 5-on-3 with 1:16 left in the third period, tie game, that's huge for the Rockets if they are able to score 1, even 2 goals maybe, and get a good lead here with the third period now.
It's going to be a very important power play as well for Strathroy. If the Nationals can go into the third and kill off that 2-man advantage for over a minute, then it's going to go a long way into boosting their momentum in the third period of play. We already saw that second period lean a little bit more to the Nationals side of the ice compared to the first period at least. The Rockets still in this game, though. It's a tie game, 1-1.
Yeah, and the shots were 13-4 for the Nationals in that period. So that just shows you the difference in periods that it'll make. So at 24-16, Diamonds had to stand on his head so far, and he's been able to do that. Key note going into the third period, 31 points. Riley Wood has not returned to the game, and it doesn't look, we'll have to see what happens in the third, but it's a big loss if he doesn't return though.
Going on the out-of-town scoreboard in Kamoka, the LaSalle Vipers and Kamoka Kings. Second intermission there. They are tied at 2 goals apiece. And over in St. Mary's, the Lincolns have really started walking away with that one a little bit over the Stars. 7-1 now the score over St. Thomas. So looking like that one might be out of reach going into the third period there in St. Mary's. We'll keep you updated on the out-of-town scoreboard as we move forward on the night here in Strathroy. It's the London Nationals 1 and the Strathroy Rockets 1 after 40 minutes complete here at the West Middlesex Memorial Centre. Rockets will start the third on the 2-man advantage. We'll go ahead and we'll take the break. You're listening and watching Strathroy Rockets hockey on Hockey TV and on YouTube.
You're listening to Strathroy Rockets Hockey.
One shot, that one scores! What a shot from Wood! It scores and then scores! Cody Clark ties the game with 22.7 to go! He tries to work his way towards the net, finds his shot, scores! Across and his shot, scores! And that one goes wide, James out front, scores!
Well, we welcome you back inside of the West Middlesex Memorial Centre. It is the third period. Matt, we got 20 minutes to go, and this game is really starting to heat up between the Nationals and the Rockets. It's a 1-1 score. It's a close game. It's a physical game, and I think we're in store for a very good, very exciting third period of play.
Well, I think this is going to go one of two ways. Either it's going to be a hard-hitting, physical bloodbath where one team's going to score and that's it, or it's going to be a nose to the grindstone and everything that goes towards the net is going to be a chance for a goal here.
Well, I can tell you what these guys taking the ice right now and the Stripes are hoping for, and it is not option number one. Rockets and Nationals, a 1-1 tie here with 20 minutes to go. 1:16 is what's left on the first minor penalty for London, and then, that was actually a double minor. And then 1:39 is what's left there on the first minor penalty. Nonetheless, it's 1 minute and 16 seconds of 5-on-3 time to start the third period for Strathroy in what I will say is probably one of the more important sets of power plays that they will have to do.
Yeah, do
all year.
Exactly. If you give me here's the most important shift of the year, here's your next 1 minute and 16 seconds, and you have to score in this shift. Now, that might change if we score 2 goals here and it gets down to the last minute. Okay, that might be the next important shift. But either way, we need to score at least 1 goal here in this 5-on-3 because St. Thomas is losing, and we'll leave it at that for there. And if we win tonight, we're guaranteed a playoff spot, and that's huge for the Strathroy Rockets, and it also puts them a point above last year's point total already with still 7 games left in the season.
Officials checking on everything at the timekeeper's box, as well as checking in with Castle and Henry Scott down in the London Nationals penalty box, and now he's chatting with the Nationals coaching staff. Not sure what that was for. And
someone to serve that 2 minutes for Castle, because Castle has to serve that 12 minutes.
Into the box goes Ty Johnson, the call-up for tonight's game for London. So he'll serve the 1 minute and 39-second penalty on the clock there of Castle. Riley Wood is back, and he's on the ice to start this power play for Strathroy, which is good to see.
That's great to see. Wood is 31 points. Could be a big turning point here in this power play.
Nationals ice the puck right off the face-off there, kills some time off this penalty. Rockets certainly know that they got to go here on this power play. It's Wood with the puck. Wood comes through center, leaves that one for Mayers, and now Mayers works his way into the zone. Tries to pass that one over to Aspro. Mayers gets it back. Down to the ice here as he's taken down by Kitely. It's a pile up there in the far right corner. Sanders gets this one over. Aspro up to the point for Hall. Hall looking, walking, down low for Sanders. That pass was tipped slightly. Up to the point. Hall got some space as he walks in. Has time, goes down low for Sanders. Now he gets the return again. Still no shots yet for Strathroy. Hall to Sanders. Sanders back up to Hall. Hall to Wood. Wood return. Rockets still no shots. 14 seconds to go here on this power play. All they've done is move the puck around the outside. Now Mayers walks in. He's got men right on him. Cycles it down low. Aspro there to get it. Played up to the point for Wood. Wood. Side of the goal. Walking out front. Shot. That one stopped. Mayers out front. Can't fire that one on goal. First penalty over and back out onto the ice. It's a 5-on-4. Pass over to Wood. Wood, delayed penalty coming. That one's thrown wide of the goal. Diamonds to the bench. That one's kept in by Hall, but it's going to be touched up here by Davis. And the Nationals will take another penalty after killing off the first one and having just 6 seconds left on the second penalty.
And it's going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct. He teed the guy up. I'm not sure who he's teeing up, but he turned somebody up. Oh, it's going to be the coaching staff. He's teed up the coaching staff.
Pat Power's not happy, and I think it's himself getting the call.
Yeah, and you see someone, the referee Van Hywen, I believe.
They have Brock Byers' number up on the scoreboard, so I'm wondering if he's the one who got the unsportsmanlike. He's having a conversation with the official right now.
Yeah, you're right, because the net was knocked off a little bit, and Aspro went behind and gave it a little nudge to put it back on so the whistle wouldn't go. And they're just now putting someone into the penalty box.
It's Coop going off.
And he'll go back and serve another one here.
So the Rockets will get another power play here. Time runs down on the first one as Johnston comes onto the ice here, but they have another fresh 2 minutes here on the power play. Cleared down the ice. Diamond has to make a stop on his pads. They didn't get any shots, if I'm mistaken, on the first set of power plays to start the period. Aspro, pass off to Sanders. Now Aspro, side of the goal. He'll go wide. Aspro carries it up. Wood at the point now. Wood down low for Sanders. Sanders has a man right on him. Scott plays the body. Gets it up to Wood at the point. Wood holding on to it. Wood looking, shot. That one blocked, didn't make it there. Cleared and down the ice there. All the way into the Strathroy zone. 1:14 left here on the power play.
And it was Brock Byer who was given the unsportsmanlike conduct there. So obviously he did say something to the referee, and the referee didn't like what he said.
Tintino, long pass. Barrio knocks that one with his skates, but it's going to be sent down the ice here. Now Scott sending Mears down to the ice.
And he's being escorted right to the penalty box, and the continuation of the train continues. But it looks like Mayers is also going to go as well.
They're going to take them both. I'm surprised Scott didn't get an extra. He hauled Mayers down to the ice by the back of his shirt. Clerk and Dintino having a conversation with the official, Van Heeswick, right now. There's 57 seconds left, and now an unsportsmanlike being called.
Not sure what's being called and why, unless he's teed both guys up for an unsportsmanlike, but either way, the Rockets will remain on the power play for 57 seconds here.
Still have yet to get anything going here on these power plays. We're now nearing 3 minutes into the third period of play, and the Rockets have been on the power play the entire third period. Dintino now from his own zone, hands that one off to Babenko. They can't get anything going. Now Dintino picks up speed as it comes through center. Pass to Clerk. Clerk chipping that one. Pass goes into the corner with Martin. Cleared up and down the ice there for London. Back into the Strathroy zone goes Ian Babenko. Off to Hull. 20 seconds left here in the power play. Puck turned over. There with the puck. Has it knocked off his stick. Hull chasing it down. Hull makes a move to get past. Loses this one as it was knocked off his stick and flipped up and down the ice. 9 seconds to go, so that's just about going to do it for the Strathroy power play. Nothing to show for spending the first 3.5 minutes of the third period on the power play. Perry up through center. Hauled down, no call. Babenko taken into the boards there. Dintino in his own zone. Now Dintino makes a move to try and get past there. Puck moved over. McKnight intercepts it. McKnight in, shot. Diamond gloves that one down and makes the stop. There'll be a face-off inside of the Strathroy zone.
And when we look at my score sheet here, it is a mess as I was trying to keep up with all the penalties here. And not only have we had 5 penalties in the last 2 minutes, but they've all been unsportsmanlike.
Shot from the point from Arsenault was tipped in wide in the Strathroy zone. Now Ilko's trying to shovel that one over. Pass on the stick of Hoskins was knocked away. Weiner down, that pass missing the stick of Krupa and then covered up by Josh Diamond, who had it come right in on him there. 15:48 showing on the clock here in the third period.
This period has blown by so far, as it seems it just continued to be whistle after whistle and penalty after penalty, but we'll see what the last 15 minutes holds for us here.
Defensive zone face-off for the Rockets. Aspro wins it back into the corner. Mucci throws it around there. Perry tips it up. Hoskins will go chase it down. He's right on Arsenault. Puck bouncing around inside of the London zone. It's picked up again. Arsenault spinning, getting away. Has some space as he moves that puck around. Weiner now has that one knocked off his stick by Perry, who kicks it back to Poirier on defense. Poirier passes that one over to Hoskins. Turned over out front for Sheedy. Sheedy has it. Cuts to the middle there. Sheedy pass over. Can't get it. Point for Weiner. Weiner's shot. That one gets blocked by Perry, and the puck comes out to center. Dumped in there all the way around the boards and cleared outside, or kept in, pardon me. They're going to say that able to hold that in was Scott. Now Kilby off the boards. Gets it up to Barrio. Barrio knocks that one in with his stick as he chips it past Mayu into the corner. Mayu over to the opposite side. Kilby throwing a hit in the corner. Kilby trying to battle and get this puck back. Losing it there, and Martin working it away. Now Martin getting this puck out, but they're picked up by Clerk. Prue, long pass. That one tipped. Kilby tried to get it up to Barrio as well. They couldn't. And now back the other way. Kitely tries to come through. Hull has the puck in the corner here for Strathroy in the defensive zone. Puck turned over. Back behind the Strathroy net. Kilby there with it. Kilby running this one around the boards. Goes all the way back up in front of the penalty bench. Now pass back. Sheedy steps in across the blue line. Sheedy looks. Pass over. Mayu couldn't tip that one in. Was right on the doorstep and had a glorious chance. Prue spinning away in the corner. Evades danger as that pass comes up onto the stick of Barrio. Barrio knocking that one in, and it goes into the London zone. Martin behind the London net. Moves that pass up to Vinogradov. Vinogradov to Davis, and Davis in. Davis looking. Pass. That one goes off the skates of Prue. Still battling here. Rizzo can't tip that one past. Now he does. Gets it up to Dintino. Dintino into the offensive zone. Dintino wide. Tries to get past Arsenault. He's rubbed out into the boards. Puck still sitting in the zone. Rizzo throws a hit. Puck bounces out. Babenko keeps it alive. Shoveling it into the corner. Rizzo out front. Babenko couldn't get a shot off. Rizzo there to pick it up. Shot thrown on. That one thrown wide. Freifogel at the point now. Throwing it in off the boards. Knocking it away there is Byer. Rizzo tying this one up in the corner, and it's going to be blown down by the official before things get out of hand there. He's just going to elect to whistle this one down.
And we see Brendan Mares is going to join his teammates back here, as it was a tough one for them to lose him for the remainder of the power play. But he'll be back out on the ice, and hopefully he can put the goal, the game-winning goal, hopefully, in the back of the net soon here as he returns to the bench.
Vinogradov, his pass trying to find Guest. Freifogel intercepted it. Now picking this one up, looking. Toe drag move. Davis can't get through. Davis tried to get that shot off in the slot, but he lost it. Guest holds this one alive. Now thrown in from the point, redirects a few times, and Diamond covers it up on the ice there with a second under 13 minutes to go in the third period.
It seems everything is starting to slow down a little bit here in the remaining 13 minutes. But if you're the coaching staff, you've got to tell them, we've got to be smart here. No more stupid penalties. Don't get out of hand here and play the game it's meant to be.
Battling on in the corner here. Poirier trying to throw his body weight around and get the puck away. He does. Poirier out from his own corner. Now Poirier out to his own blue line. Works his way past. Mares dished down to the ice there. A big hit thrown, and now the bodies continue to fly. Things heating up here. Prue taken into the wall there. Puck stays alive in the corner. Mares throwing a hit and now getting cross-checked in the corner there as things continue to heat up on the ice. Nationals the other way. Pass missing Mailloux, goes into the corner. Poirier running into Mailloux. Chandler behind the net. Krupa to Chandler. Chandler tries to come out front. That puck bouncing around, sitting on the back of the net there. Able to get it off into the corner for Riley Wood. Wood high up into the air. That one's going to go up into the rafters. And now a hit there. Scott's going to go off, and now Mares laying on the ice. Chandler over top of him. Poirier getting into it center ice here, and things have gotten a little bit out of control. Brendan Mares still on the ice. He's getting up, though. Looks like he's all right. Poirier's going to head off to the box now, too. An unsportsmanlike call, and that might negate the Rockets' power play.
I am not sure what's going on here, but it is a mess out here as you hear the fans yelling, the coaching staff yelling, the referees yelling, everybody's yelling, and everybody just needs to take a big old deep breath here and relax and play hockey is the way I'm looking at it right now. But it looks like the Rockets are going to stay on the power play as he's going to get a 10-minute misconduct for it instead of a 2-minute. So we'll see what the outcome is of the other penalties for the Nationals here.
The official coming to chat things over with the Rockets bench. There is 2 minutes up on the clock there against Rudy Scott, who was the one who took down Brendan Mares. Poirier is going to sit here for, I believe, just 2 for the unsportsmanlike.
Poirier actually got a 10-minute for that, is what referee Webb had called on him, because I heard him come over and say that to the coaching staff over here.
10 minutes, but it's not going to be any time to kill here for the Rockets, as that one's sent down the ice here from the Nationals. And the Rockets will get their 4th power play chance here of the first half of the third period. Still in their own zone trying to get this puck away. It's Ilkos who brings it out for London. They're just going to bring it back into their own zone. Martin now. Martin will send it down the length of the ice. Stopping it behind his net is Josh Diamond. Diamond leaves it off to the other side. Riley Wood from behind his net to Freifogel in the opposite corner. That pass goes nowhere. Freifogel picks it up. Not a whole lot of urgency here from Strathroy. They've already killed off 45 seconds of their own power play in their own zone. Aspro forward. Aspro gets that one past Arsenault into the corner. Now rims it around opposite side. Mayer stops it up in his skate. 2 Nats right on him, though, and they're going to clear the puck here. Freifogel comes over to Wood. Wood chipping it past Martin. Aspro will go down and chase it. Now gets up. Riley Wood. Wood tried to come up to the point there. This one's going to be intercepted and sent down the ice. Diamond out of his net to play it with Vinogradov right on him. Freifogel rimmed around the boards to Aspro. Aspro leaving for Sanders, and Sanders forward. Sanders chipping that one as he runs into a man. Wood comes into the offensive zone, rims it around the boards for Mares on the opposite side. 30 seconds to go on the power play. Mares, Wood, looking for a cross-crease pass, couldn't find it. Mares, Wood, one-time shot, that one couldn't get off. Hull knocking it away into the corner to Mares, who's down low. Weiner right on him. Wood pinching here. Davis can't hold it and gets the puck up here. Mayu works his way in. Mayu pass. Vinogradov. Vinogradov cuts. Shot. That one stopped by Diamond. Rebound comes out here. Nats clear it back, and that's going to do it for the Strathroy power play as the Nats are back to even strength once again, and 10 minutes to go here in the third. Tip down into the Strathroy zone. Diamond out of his net to play it. Goes off into the opposite corner for Hull. Hull reverses. Leaves it for Clerk. Pass Prue. Down low, Chandler tries to hand this one off. Body is flying in the corner now. Walking out Guest. Guest has it on his stick, spinning here, gets some space, dodges a couple hits. Prue gets that one past him. Trying to throw the body around there, Clerk. Guest over, Chandler. Intercepted pass again, Barrio forward to Dentino. Dentino to Barrio. Barrio cuts, shot, that one stopped. And not knowing quite where it was, but making the save there is Byer.
And that was a good save by Byer there. Babenko had a great chance. I think he was looking top glove on that one, but Byer was able to get a piece of it. And we'll see. We're counting down the minutes here. 9:22 left in the third period. You know the Rockets want that extra point here to confirm their playoff position. But we'll see if they are able to continue the onslaught of both of the Nationals here.
Knocked down off the face-off. Sheedy tried to work it in. That pass gets through. Kilby picks it up, circles back in the Strathroy zone, and gets set to come up ice. Kilby to center. Throwing a hit against Martin there. Gets the puck into the London zone. On a backhand, that one's going to be cleared up and down the ice, and will go for icing against London. With 8:58 to go here in the third, the Nats will be unable to change.
That's huge for the Nats, as they hadn't made the change on the last whistle. But they did. They're not even able to on this one, and it'll be a longer shift here for this team. And you know the Rockets are going to try and take advantage of it.
Face-off, tied up in the corner. Martin with the puck reverses. Clerk looking to try and shovel that one on goal. Can't get a shot off Kilby, and now picking the puck up and coming through center. Here are the Nats. No, Clerk knocks it away. Runs into a body there. Sheedy into the offensive zone. Top of circle. Shot. That one's blocked. In the slot. Ilkos couldn't get a shot off. And Clerk's going to pick it up here for Strathroy. Get to center, but run into Robbie Coote and won't be able to go anywhere. Sheedy here at his own blue line. Right on him there are the Rockets here. Barrio gets his stick on that pass, but not enough to get it away. Aspro back into his own zone. Passes that one off to Freifogel. Hull now. Rockets can't get anything going here as the Nats have dumped it back down into their zone. 8 minutes to go in the period. Hull runs into a man at center, can't get past. Into the offensive zone. Aspro couldn't get that pass through, and it's sent down the ice there. No icing as Freifogel's back to get it. Freifogel off the boards there, sent down the ice, no icing as Coote had a play on it. Now back behind the net there. Byer thought that he took a hit there from Perry. Perry comes out front, no one there. At the point shot, that one goes wide, sitting on the back of the net now. And then it's going to be blown down here. And the face-off, I believe, will come outside here as the official motions for that. And Byer is not happy with how things have been going down in his crease in this third period.
No, he definitely has not so far. It hasn't been a easy period for either goalie, as both goalies have either been bumped into or had a bunch of shots on them in the period. So we'll see how the rest of it's going to happen for both goalies.
Rizzo picks that one up, passes to Babenko. Babenko's just going to dump this one in. Byers out of his net to play it, rims it around the boards. Dentino can't stop it. It comes all the way back down into the Strathroy zone. Josh Diamond has to play it out of his net. Now Rizzo takes a hit there from Chandler. Chandler takes him down. Nothing from the officials here as the puck sits at the side of the Rockets' goal. Now out front, that pass missing. Barrio tries to knock it away. He does, and Barrio gets this one and flips it up to center. Now Arsenault spinning in his own zone on defense here. Passes that one over to Coote, opposite side. Weiner up through the middle. Now Weiner wide on the left side, looking to throw that one on goal, and Diamond will have to make the save there. And, of course, a crowd after every whistle here. This one off to the right side of Diamond in the Strathroy zone.
We'll take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard as St. Mary's, with 9 minutes left in the third period, it's an 8-1 score for the St. Mary's Lincolns. And over in Kamoka, it's a tie game, 3-3 with 3 minutes left in the third period. And the big score of the night, the Caledonia Calvers over the Welland Junior Canadians, 13-2.
Shot from the point, that one redirected, goes wide. Sent down the ice there. Martin intercepts it here for London, and now into the offensive zone. Vinogradov couldn't get that one past. Sanders, pass over to Mayers. Mayers just out of his reach. It's going to be picked up by Wood. Wood into the offensive zone. Rockets stay onside here. Wood with it. Wood to the goal. No one there. Taken down out front here. Rockets bench looking to recall. None here. Vinogradov pass to Guest. Guest looking to the goal. Can't get that pass over to Vinogradov. Guest will pick it up here as that one was off the glass. Davis over to Guest. Return pass. Davis shot. That one just missing the top left corner as he was trying to go high. Blocker it on Diamond. Rimmed around the boards to Vinogradov. Guest picks it up at the point. Works. Shot thrown on from distance. Diamond covers it, although he didn't quite know where it was. Never a good sign when you're looking behind you.
That's a hopeless feeling when you have that there, as Diamond was looking around and didn't know where it was. Look behind him, look beside him, and I believe it was Michael Mucci who was able to stick it into his pad there and get the whistle.
Arsenault pass, knocked down by the stick of Perry, but still gets onto the stick there. Sheedy, side of the goal, tried to tip that one on through. Now back behind the Strathroy net, rimmed around the boards up to Arsenault at the point. Long shot thrown on, but way wide. Hull, knocked away by the stick there of Ilkos into the London zone. Rockets right in on the forecheck there. Playing that one down low, Carson Perry. Perry dangles his way through, pass up, Prue, point shot, thrown on. That one stopped, rebound comes back out front, but the Rockets can't bang it home. And now back the other way for London. Hoskins had his foot stuck in between the pads there of Byer. Shot thrown on. Diamond makes that save. And the Nats bench wanted a call there, but it was Byer's pad who had gobbled up the skates of Hoskins.
Yeah, Arsenault had actually pushed Hoskins back into Byers, and then Byers just closed his legs, and it trapped Hoskins in on him, and not much Hoskins can do. When you're a one-legged pigeon there and you fall back onto the goalie, you're not able to do much and don't want to take that extra call.
Point shot ping-pongs its way through, bounces around there and goes into the corner. Now Clerk throwing it off the glass, gets past. Barrio trying to chase down Weiner. He's not going to beat him there. Weiner picks the puck up, forehands it off the glass and gets it out to center. Now Clerk knocks that one away from him and into the corner. Barrio was late getting out. In the London zone now. Vinogradov at his own blue line. Has it on his forehand, passes over to Davis. Davis looking for the return over to Vinogradov, and he couldn't find it. We've seen the increased ice time of that line here in this third period of Vinogradov, Davis, and Guest. Vinogradov shot off the bar, and they're going to say it beat Diamond. Vinogradov. A 2-1 lead for the Nationals.
That's a tough one. It was so quick going in and out of the net. I wasn't able to see if that actually did hit back bar or where it went, but it hit a post straight down and came right back out. So I'm not sure, but Vinogradov gives his team a 2-1 lead with 4:37 left in the game.
The Rockets are going to have to play from behind here with 4:37 left in the third period of play. D-to-D pass here as the Nats work their way out. Castle with the dump in there to the opposite corner. Prue rimming that one around the boards. Dintino able to chip that one past, but it's kept in there by McKnight. Now Dintino at the half wall. Pass out to center. McKnight knocks it away again and down the ice. It'll go for icing here against the Nationals. So the Rockets with an offensive zone face-off with 4 1/4 left.
And you know that the Rockets are going to have to take every advantage they can here to get the tying goal. 4:13 left in the period as Wood, Mares, and Sanders will come over the boards as they'll look for the tying goal here.
Prue from the point, shot blocked, gets it back again. Another shot thrown on, tip there, chance. Oh, what a save by Byer. Stops in point blank. Prue now over. Nucci walks in, shot glove down by Byer. Oh my goodness, what a string of saves there from the netminder.
Wow, Byer just took a game and won it for himself. He was down and out. Mares, all he had to do was tap it in the back of the net, and Byers reached out back behind him with the paddle of the stick and jammed it into the ice, and he was able to keep the puck out of the net. And you know, Mares threw his head back as well, just like I did from up here in the booth.
Kept in there at the blue line, inside of the London zone, up to the point now for Nucci. Nucci's shot, that one is going to be off a stick and out of play, and the faceoff should stay inside of the London zone here, 3:51.
And London's yelling at the referee as they thought that should have been offside, but I don't know if they know a referee can't make a linesman's call there.
They're going to bring the faceoff outside, though. They're going to say it went off a Strathroy stick. Knocked away. Mares dumps that into the far corner. Coming in to try and chase this one down. Bodies flying. Comes out to Wood. Wood, pass over. Mares scores! Brendan Mares on the doorstep from Wood. And it's a tie game at 2.
What a game for those two, Mares and Wood. I have to say it'd probably be a different game if Wood didn't go out halfway through the second period, but it's a tie game, 3:40 left here in the second period, or in the third period, and we're in for a finish here, folks, as the Barn's back alive, and we're gonna see a new game here.
Mares getting credit with the goal for Strathroy, number 22 on the year. Davis walks in, shot over top of the goal of Diamond. Vinogradov now on goal. Diamond going to cover that one up, not taking any chances.
No, and that's what you're doing. I'm sure the former NHL goalie, Matt Hackett, told Diamond, you know, you're playing a good team. Anything close to you, you keep it in you and you cover it up.
Freifogel rimmed around the boards. Barrio on the opposite side. Tried to knock away there. Hull sends it back down into the London zone here. Nats on defense as Scott gives that one off to the opposite side to Mayu, and now back to Scott. Long pass tipped up ahead by Vinogradov. Guest walks into the slot. He's knocked off the puck there by Freifogel, who goes off the glass and out to center.
And Sanders will also pick up an assist on that game-tying goal there.
Barrio with the puck. His pass doesn't leave the zone. Trying to knock it off the stick of Guest now. There to pick the puck up, Hoskins. Hoskins will get to center. Has it on his backhand. Stops there. Hands it off down low. Davis picks the puck up here for London. 2:35 left here in the third period of play. Rockets trying to hold on and grab themselves a point in this contest. Aspro tying it up down low. In to try and help him out there. Now the puck comes out here as Weiner picks it up. Weiner passes that one over. Knocked in ahead there, gets it past Prue. Prue tied up in the boards. Krupa cleared out to the point. Bouncing puck, stop. Weiner's shot, redirects a few times. Shot on goal, they score again. The Rockets couldn't clear. The puck bounced around. And there to finish it off is McKnight. And it is another lead for London, 3-2.
Tough one there as Diamond made two saves and couldn't make the third, and he was deep in his crease, and the puck beat him quickly. And we're back down. The Rockets will take a 3-2 down here as they're going to try and get back in this.
Walking in, Mucci dumps that one in as he gets to center. Byers out of his net to play it, stopping that one. Bouncing puck comes out front there. Staying alive though and trying to clear this one. Hoskins keeps it alive inside of the London zone. Gets up and cleared. Prue has it at center. Prue long distance. Late coming out here is Hoskins as he's tied up with McKnight. Rockets are going to have to come in and force them out as the Nats are sitting behind their goal with 1:40 to go here in the third. Sanders chases out Mayu. Mayu, long pass. Gets it up to Castle, and Castle tried to knock that one away, but it's Wood. Wood takes the hit, gets it off into the corner. Sanders dodges a hit there from Castle. Wood out front, bouncing around, sitting in the slot, and this one's going to be cleared up and back out to center. Racing puck, in alone. Chance that one stopped by Diamond as he gets that one and stops it. Puck stays alive, though, as the Rockets look to try and work up ice. 1 minute and 5 seconds here in the third. Into the zone. Sanders has it. Sanders wide into the corner, spinning. Diamond to the bench. Extra attacker on here for Strathroy. Weiner in the corner. Weiner tries to throw it off the glass. That one's going to go off a stick and out of play. And we'll wait and see where they put this one, as the officials in Linesons will converge here. The puck went out of play, and they're going to put the face-off outside as it was off a Strathroy stick. 52 seconds to go. See if the Rockets elect to put Diamond back in goal.
No, it looks like Diamond's going to stay on the bench. The face-off is outside the zone, but it's towards the Nationals end of the neutral zone. As it looks like the Rockets are going to take their timeout here.
So the Rockets will use their timeout with 52.7 left on the clock and trailing by 1. What a third period we've had here, with a tie game, and then the Nats taking the lead, the Rockets tying it, all happening in the last 5 minutes. And then the Nats scoring once again late, and now leading 3-2. It's going to take an extra attacker goal here for Strathroy in the final minute if they want to try and get a point out of this.
Something this team can do. We've seen them do it before, and it's definitely something that they are going to try to do here. As a face-off, like I mentioned, will be just outside of the national zone. Haven't seen Baker shake too much, but I think this is where you're able to see what a goalie looks like and how strong he is here in the last 52 seconds of the period.
Face-off tied up, taking a shot at the empty net. That one's going to stay inside of the London zone. Now gets back out to center. Freifogel knocks it away with his stick. Now cleared back into the Strathroy zone. Freifogel rimmed around the boards to Hall. 40 seconds left. Rockets got to try and work their way up ice. Hall passed over. Wood works into the zone, dodges hit to Sanders. Sanders trying to get this one away. Hall has it hop off his stick. Keightley now backhands this one. It's going to bounce and get down the ice, where it will go for icing against the Nats. 23.8 in the third.
You see the coaching staff is shaking their head at the play there by the defenseman of the Nationals. He was not happy that he made that play, and the Nationals are going to look to try and take their time out here. Give their guys a rest with 23 seconds. But as well, it gives the Rockets a chance to show what they want to do with the face-off in the zone here to the near side of Brian Barker. Or Brock Byer, I should say.
23.8 is what reads on the clock here in the third period, as head coach Jason Furlong gets set to try and draw something up for this Rockets team to try and come from the 1-goal deficit once again here on the third and try to tie this game up. It's the big bodies and the big blocking men out there for the Nationals here, as they'll try to get in the way of every single shot thrown on goal. Rockets have their 6 on the ice here. Aspro wins it back to the point. Freifogel to Mayers. Mayers looking, shot thrown wide. This one's going to bounce around and come back into center ice. Freifogel off the boards there. Looking to try and pick this one up. It's sent down the ice. No icing there. Rockets thought that should have been a call, and rightfully so. Back in their own zone. Hall, stretch pass to Mayers, and this one will go for icing. 3 seconds left on the clock, and that'll do it. They'll bring the face-off into the Strathroy zone, but with 3 seconds left, that's going to basically do it here for the Rockets in this game. Quite the performance, but not enough.
Sometimes that's what happens when you face a number 1 team that has 35 wins on the season. It's not something easy to do, but it's definitely something that is available to do if you play your hardest and get some extra bounces.
Horn goes, and that'll do it. The Nats come away with the win. Their 36th of the season, 3-2 here over the Rockets, who have given them They run for their money here on home ice so far this season. 3-2 is the final as they outlast the Rockets here and come away with the 2 points. The Rockets will fall to 17-22, 2-2. They'll fail to get a point and will drop their 4th straight contest here against the London Nationals, and will look to have to bounce back on the makeup game Tuesday night here at the West Middlesex Memorial Centre as the Lincolns come to town to redo that game that was canceled a few weeks ago. The Rockets looking to try and get back into the win column. Matt, an overall good performance for Strathroy tonight. Looked like they had the magic with them for a 2nd straight home game against London, but the Nationals and their high-powered offense, they just come away with the win.
Yeah, 34 shots on Diamond. He did everything he could tonight to give his team a chance to win, and I mentioned that early in the game. Diamond's going to have to be your best player, and personally, he was their best player on the ice tonight. 34, yes, that doesn't seem a lot for most people, but when you're facing 34 shots from the London Nationals, that's a different story. A very good team that was able to come out with a victory today.
So the outcome in St. Mary's is a win for the Lincolns, meaning the Rockets now magic number to clinch a playoff spot goes down to 1. They couldn't get it tonight, but it's looking like they will be squeezing into the playoffs this year, almost indefinitely. 7 games to go in the regular season for Strathroy. They're on a little bit of a skid right now, and they really need to try and pick things up in the coming weeks.
And we say they're on a skid. 4 games, the losing streak. Yeah, it's a tough thing to lose those games right now, but you'd rather lose them now than in the playoffs for sure. And they have nothing to hang their head about tonight. A number one team, a very good franchise that has been almost a model franchise across the league. When you can keep them to 3 goals when most teams can barely keep them under 5, your team did something really well tonight.
The finals around the league tonight, St. Mary's 8-1 over St. Thomas is the final score there. In Kamoka, LaSalle and the Kings are in overtime right now, double overtime to be exact, tied at 4 there. So both those teams trying to earn the extra point in the tight playoff race here in the Western Conference. Things getting tighter as we get closer towards the end here. We mentioned the Rockets failing to pick up a point here in this game, still sitting at 38, 1 away from their total from last year.
Yeah, and we've been saying, like you and I were mentioning before the game, that we've been saying that for the last few, and it looked like they were going to get one tonight, but unfortunately they hold off, and the Nationals, a big, strong team, was able to muster their way back and not allow the Rockets to get any points tonight.
3-2, the final score here as the Nationals outlast the Rockets and win this contest. We will be back on the air, as mentioned, Tuesday night. It is a home game against the St. Mary's Lincolns. That game is a makeup game for the game that was canceled due to the snowstorm a few weeks ago. So make it down here to the West Middlesex Memorial Centre if you can. If not, we'll have the game here live on Hockey TV and on YouTube. For Matt Hiscox, myself, Noah Smith, and we thank you for listening with us tonight, and have a safe and happy Saturday evening.